are here and we are live for Fears and Fortunes, episode 5 of season 4. Oh my god, we're already halfway through this season. How did that happen? What? Okay.
I think you are trying to attack us this episode, right? To make sure that the season ends early? Is that why? Is that what we're doing here?
No, I'm not trying to make the season end early. I want you guys to succeed, always. But I also want it to be very difficult because I want you guys to feel like you couldn't have succeeded except for your own talent and merit. That is the job of a DM. So hi, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I am so excited for this episode. Just a couple announcements to go into. First, we have some amazing comments we got this week. This one's from Rashad, who comments all the time. George saying, are you sure you want to do this as a boss happening twice in a week is terrifying. Y'all were tearing it up, though. You guys got this. I believe in you. See? Someone believes in you guys. You can't give up now.
Someone.
This one.
We got one.
This one is from a brand new commenter. Shashu Games finally caught up to date after finding this series a week ago. My favorite campaign to watch, and I love all of the characters. That's incredible. If you're here live, that's awesome. If not, that's okay. We appreciate you all the same watching on YouTube. That is so awesome to see. Thank you. We're glad you're liking the show.
Shashu, you're my favorite.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This one is from Travis Grawl, who wrote, the ultimates and the artwork were amazing, but I gotta give it to the Seeress. I think it's just Seer. This time, what an absolute showstopper. Riveting. Yeah, thank you very much, Travis. Meadow, knows how to really push the buttons of the bad guys. Next, this one's from D. Lowell. This is an old episode. This episode is so emotional. Not a dry eye in the house. Adam narrating the letters was such a wonderful and unexpected gift. Sky's reaction were so amazing. As always, just made an emotional moment so much more impactful. And May summed up nicely, what the hell, Adam? Yeah, Adam getting positive comments.
And I'll say it again.
So, yeah, what the hell, Adam? Yeah.
What the hell?
And then finally,
That's
from
so
MS
sweet.
Tide, Misty Dawn, I believe it is. This episode was epic. I want this series to go on forever. This series to go on forever. Yeah, the series won't go on forever, but that's because we have other series we want to do. We do have an end in mind. That end might be tonight if everyone dies. But if that doesn't happen, what we want, we have an ending we have planned for season 5. But even then, once that's over, there are some stories we would want to tie up afterwards. It just really depends on how everything goes down and how everything plays out. We still have
my frogs
and a half to follow up those threads, like Una's frogs.
Yeah,
We're going back to them. That's this campaign.
Unless we die this episode.
One last thing is, by the way, for those who are interested, if you want me as your GM, I am running games on Start Playing. We have a new one we're starting up soon, Fandelver and Friends, which is basically our Fandelver campaign on Sundays, but I'll be doing it every week. And then we also have a new campaign we're starting next Friday, Dragon Heist and Beyond, where we're going to play Dragon Heist and then go to Storm King's Thunder and then go to Rise of Tiamat. Really looking forward to that. And we also have some openings on our Icewind Dale games, so check those out as well. That is that. And also, by the way, the amazing Daniel the DM also is on Start Playing with Games. Check those out. I know you're running a bunch of stuff too, right? Like you got Dagger. Is this mostly Daggerheart? Oh no, yours is D&D.
Daggerheart and D&D, and
Nice.
also doing a bunch of private booking games, so birthday parties, the whole jazz, all that stuff.
Very cool. Very cool. And with that, we have to give a big shout out to the amazing people at Forgotten Adventures who make this show possible.
We love
you. We just got.
We love you.
Someone recently commented something really nice on Threads. Ricky Chu was talking about how they followed us
Ricky!
to support their creator
Yay!
friends, and just realized that they're using Forgotten Adventures battle maps all the time. Forgotten Adventures makes some of the best battle maps and tokens and map assets around. If you want to make battle maps, go to them. They'll give you tons of assets. And all the tokens and battle maps you'll see on our show today are by them, and they make it possible for us to be here. So thank you so much, Forgotten Adventures. And with that, I think we're ready to go. I will bring us to our intro, and we will be right back right after this, so don't go anywhere. And BRB.
Get your popcorn.
This series has themes of horror, including but not limited to death, gore, trauma, insanity, violence, isolation, manipulation, fire, insects, and more. Some of these themes also involve children. Due to the actual play nature of the show, such themes may appear without warning. Please use discretion when watching live and find trigger warnings in the video description. All players consented to these themes prior to the campaign's start, and post-game check-ins are done every session. Please consider using safety tools if you play with these themes at home.
Worry in your mind, fear is how it starts. Unsure of what you'll find, it could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance, you break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance, and set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear, we face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes, the cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.
Concentrating on blessing.
Oh, yeah.
We are ready to dive in. Let's change the
Whoa, what
music
was that?
up.
Are we,
Ready to-
George?
ready
I
to
don't know if we
die?
are.
Did you hear him? What?
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
What a way to start a session. This is,
Is that right? Oh, here comes the Tarask music. Here we
Viewers, get in the comments.
Tarask
Last we
type
left
beat.
off, the party wonderfully defeated 11 of the 14 monsters that were unleashed on the arena. And
to get a nap.
with that, you guys took a short rest after threatening the Weaved Watcher. Sly relented and decided to get back in the arena, where the next two monsters out of 3 have been released. So with that, let me just go ahead and grab everybody real quick. And Byron shouldn't be over there. Okay, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, do we have that bonus from Aaren?
+4 and add advantage.
Wow. Thanks.
Also, George,
got a
I
nat
do have my fine steed up, and
Okay.
I have my I have Maleziant. I took the time to summon
You
them.
could say my
Wow.
name.
This is the first time
Speed.
I rolled a 3 and a 4 with advantage.
You guys all rolled
Let's
your
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just one moment. Ah, I see what happened. Give me one moment. We have to fix our dice roller.
But maybe we get the reroll. That'd be great. That'd be really cool.
Same, yeah, I would love that. I would love 5 and a 3.
Oh,
Guys, I got a
that's
nat
one better
20.
than me.
It's not looking good for us. man.
Alrighty, everybody but Sky
Hey,
reroll.
take it away, Una.
Yeah, right?
We got blinded first.
I would like to turn my hat into a boat. First action.
What?
I love this plan.
Did you not know that Una has this giant hat on this entire time?
No, I
Is
know.
that a whole magic action?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm doing it.
It would be a magic
I'll take
action.
2 rounds. I'm turning it into a boat
Just
right
one
now.
Moment. Map is reloading.
Whoa, we're cut in half. It'll be a nice looking boat to look at our corpses from.
It's gonna be nice. We can store corpses in there. You know, waste not, want not.
Okay.
What?
close that.
What are you doing to our bodies?
Putting it in a nice paper hat
Okay.
boat. What do you, what do you mean?
Okay, let's see. All right, everybody
Tokyo
go ahead and
Disney.
roll initiative one more time.
Yay!
Whoa, no, sir.
Okay.
If you already have
No,
a
sir.
good initiative, you can keep it. I'll just ask
Great.
everybody what their initiative is.
Oh my god.
Ick.
So merciful.
That's better.
Oh,
That
damn,
was
that's way better.
had better by 1 for me.
Oh, James!
Get the bad pulls out early. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I sure hope so.
I need
Yeah,
to.
No,
save,
wait.
save the high rolls for the saves.
No,
Alright.
actually, wasn't your initiative too low? That's why
wait.
you stopped. Or couldn't
Sly,
move?
Winston, and Zoe also have bless, right? So we had a D4 as well.
That's 2 attack rolls. if I'm
Yeah,
not
attack
mistaken.
And I thought it was all
Um,
chicks.
Sly, what was your initiative?
24.
24. Oh my god. Okay. Don and Una, what was yours?
I got a nat 20, so +2 +4, so 26 in total.
+2 +4. Just your initiative.
Yeah, so I get a
bonus.
+2 for my initiative bonus.
I give
and
them
then-
a +4 bonus as a part of one of my class features.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting. That's disgusting, and I hate it. Okay, very good.
I've been doing it all season.
So, top of the round, as our battle begins with you guys in the arena, the first thing you should be aware of is, you know what? Never mind. Go ahead
Oh.
and
Okay.
What?
we start with
What?
Aaren. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm on horsey back, and how far away am I
right,
from the
you said you're on
beholder?
horseback. One moment.
Yes, I am.
Where is it? Okay.
Got here, I'll just like, my soldiers don't yield. Hey, right.
Okay, that's a bit.
I might
gotta
yield.
fix
I
that.
might yield. I ain't even going front. I might yield. I don't know.
What are we doing this
Alright,
for, guys?
Update.
Why are we
All
here?
right. So, Aaren, you're on the horse.
Incredible.
And MaeLeFay is out as well. So that brings. Okay, that is MaeLeFay. Boom. All right. What would you
Incredible.
like to do?
So we are. I'm gonna ride to the backside of this here beholder, and then yeah, just like directly behind. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have MaeLeFay in front, and I'm gonna have him use the help action, and he is going to start pecking at some eyeballs as a part of his way to distract to give me advantage on my attack here.
Okay.
And believe it or not, I'm just gonna start swinging.
All right. Very good. Well,
It's a 24.
did you fly upwards with your mount? I believe your mount can fly. You said correct.
I just have it in a regular. Oh, is that thing 40 feet in the air?
It's 40 feet in the air. Yes.
Oh.
If you need to change something you were going to do, that's okay.
Let's see here.
And up on deck is Una, Sly, Fable, then Zoraius. Dang, you guys rolled so good on your initiatives.
Yeah, then as I'll still do all of that similar stuff, but then as a bonus action, I will open my wings and fly away
Okay.
to get into melee range with it.
Okay, so that puts you up 40 feet. Your wings give you that kind of movement speed?
I have a 30-foot movement speed, but we said that this the chain on my sword can elongate my attacks.
You are correct. Okay, I will update that. Thank you. Go for it.
All right, that was a 24 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
And then that is a
Sorry, that was accidental.
natural 20 for the second attack.
Okay. Oh my god, yes, that hits.
Amazing. Let's see here. That is going to be 9 damage for the natural 20,
All right.
and then 13 damage for the next attack.
All right, and so 9 damage and 13 damage. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, as a legendary action, the Beholder is going to... That is a 7. That is going to be... It's Sleep Ray. Make a Wisdom saving throw for me, Aaren.
Oh boy. That's a 23.
23. They hit you with this ray, and for a moment you feel like this drowsiness, but like you shake it off as you flap your wings, staying level in the air. That brings us to Una.
Yes. So we have these two, and then, well, one less, as they lift their hand up to the beholder and are going to shoot their guiding bolt at it.
Okay,
Do that at third
go
level.
for it. All right.
What?
Yes.
What?
You're casting Guiding
What?
Bolt.
Yeah.
As you cast it, nothing happens.
Great.
As you are in the anti-magic cone of the beholder, everywhere it's looking with its center eye has anti-magic, so there are no magical properties in this space.
No?
They put their hand up as they exclaim this, and then as they notice that nothing comes out, they look at Sly and they say, "High five? It's a good time for this. Now? Good. Yes. Perfect." As they stand up, dust themselves off, and start walking out of the ray. If they can.
Yeah, you want to go
Play
here?
it cool, play it cool. Yeah. Yep, I'll be over here if you need me.
You still have your bonus action if you want to do something.
Bonus action. I will cast Shield of Faith on Sly after I've high-fived them. That's my bonus action.
You probably don't want to do that while
Or
Sly's
I
standing
can't do
where they
that.
are. Yeah. Next turn, then you can when she's out of that.
Then, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Awesome.
Okay.
Una stretches.
That brings us to Sly.
40 feet up. And the other creature is just on the ground, correct?
On the ground, yes.
Okay, I'm going to crumple a card in my hand to cast Fly to cross out another charge on the deck. And I would like to use that movement to fly directly under the beholder. As a halfling, I can hide in the space of anything that's a size larger than me.
As you do this, nothing happens. Everyone here will realize now your characters are aware of this anti-magic cone, as you see Una and Sly both fail to cast spells.
Great. So I thought that was like known when the cone went open and Una moved. Was that not known? Would I not have like moved to the side first?
Because you said you just did it. Were you trying to move out of the way of that first? I'm guessing.
Yeah, like when I saw there was a ray, but that's only if I would have seen it. If I wouldn't have seen it, then I would have just done it where I was at.
It's not like it's a ray. It
Okay.
doesn't make like an effect. it's something you realize, I would say, by this point, with you not being able to cast as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm putting it on the map so you guys can see, but there's not actually like a light cone like this. It's just there so you guys are aware this is where this thing's
Got
looking.
you.
Wherever
that
it
helps me a lot.
turns, it will,
If I didn't realize that before, then she's going to have to like duck to the side to move, and will then take her movement. How far is the beholder from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you there. And they're up 40 feet.
Okay. I will stay there, and I'm going to use my bonus action to throw a knife at the Onheg, is that right? The insectoid-looking beast.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay, that is a 12 to hit.
12 misses, but you do learn something interesting from this. You throw, this is one of your psionic daggers, right?
Yes.
Or regular. As you throw that, you see the psionic pass through that anti-magic field and is unaffected by it. This field only stops magic. It does not stop psionics.
Good to know. Then I think Sly is just readying herself for the next round. I think she's taking this as a learning opportunity to figure out what these things can do and how to best approach. She says nothing, just wipes the sweat off her brow and gets her hand ready for another psionic dagger.
Okay, got it. That brings us to Fable.
How tall are the walls of the arena? Like how far would I be from the beholder if I got up there?
I would say the walls are 20 feet up.
Shoot. Okay, so I'd still be at least like 20, 30 feet away.
You'd be 20 feet away, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That said, though, you're pretty acrobatic. From 20 feet away, if you want to get within touching distance, you just have to jump and then stick the landing.
You know what? You're so right. I think I'm gonna use most of this turn to move then. I have 40 feet if I go towards the wall behind the boulder. Like I'll run past Sly. And then I can use, if I dash I can climb up, or am I already up?
Give me a acrobatics check.
Okay. 4 plus 12 is 16.
16, you climb up no problem, and then are you trying to jump onto the beholder, or are you trying to just get close enough to touch it?
It seems a better tactic to stay on it maybe and try to steer it or something. I don't know. I'm trying to do an attack. I want to do my spray of cards first to see if I can affect its vision at all, but yeah, I guess I'll try and...
If you want to do the spray of cards, this is just your movement. So, as an action, you can do your spray of cards.
But it's only a 15-foot cone.
Yeah,
so
then what you would want to do as an action is get on top of it.
Okay, then I'll save it for... Okay, I'm gonna ride the beholder, I guess.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Why? You offered it!
I just told you it was possible. I'm not saying it's a good idea. That's not me.
So, if I was to be like on top of it, all those little eye stalks could still look at me, like they could still see me. It's just okay. I don't know if they're like more on the side or what.
They squirm all over its head, like they can get angles on you.
So if I wanted to do like a jump attack, like jump and cast a spell to try and get close enough and then just fall back down, would I be able to do that this turn, or do I need to save?
You would need to save. I would say if you want to hold an action to jump at it, you can do that, and then at the start of your turn, you would do the jump as your held action, and then you would continue the rest of your turn.
Okay, I'll save that then.
Okay, as a legendary action, the Beholder will target. They're going to target Aaren because they're the one who did damage to them. Aaren, I need a con saving throw, DC 16.
That's a 16 on the die, but a +4 for a dirty 20.
a beam fires at you, trying to paralyze you, and you just deflect it with your blade and keep going. That brings us to Zoraius.
Yeah, I see a lot of people going for the Beholder, and I don't want to get that close to it with all the other combatants, so I'm going to head over to the Ankeg and hit it twice with my flail. That sounds like a good plan to me.
Before we went live, you were James was saying, you guys all take the Beholder, I'll take the Ankeg.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a 28 to hit and a 27 to hit.
Both hit.
So that is 15 plus 12, so that's 27 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Dang!
That's
okay.
my satyr.
Is that your turn?
That I'll actually use a bonus action to Misty Step 30 feet away from the Ankeg now, because fuck that thing. Just back into the main ray. Doesn't matter too much. Would I even appear there? Actually,
I don't think you want to try that.
I'll just take me bottom
like
right.
you appear, but
Take
like
me
are
bottom right.
malformed from like yeah. Let's not do any.
You have to roll on the teleportation mishaps table.
Yeah. Where would you like to miss instead?
Just bottom right is fine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets you there. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Step over there. As a legendary action, the Beholder. That is gonna be. It will target. Let's see, 5, 10. No. It will. Let's see. What is that? Within how many feet? Oh, within 30 feet. Bully. It will target Aaren. Aaren, I need you to make a Dex saving throw.
Who could it be? You!
The DC is 16. And you made
23.
it. Dang it. Lightning shocks by you and misses. That is its legendary action. That brings us to its turn. Now I get to go gambling. 3,
Let's
10,
go gambling.
and 7.
17 black.
3, 10, and 7. 3. Sly, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Add a D4.
That is a 15. Oh, can I not hear Sly? What the hell?
It is a 15.
Oh, yeah, great. All right, 15 total?
I believe so.
You
Let me
fall
double
asleep.
check. Okay, good night.
Actually, I'm sorry. No, you don't fall asleep. You get charmed, I believe. Let me double check that. Because it fires beams at random. 3 is a. That is it's a fear ray. I'm sorry. You are frightened for 1 minute. At the end of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw. It looks at
Of
you.
the Beholder?
Yes, and all of its eyes feel like they're looming, and you feel like it sees every flaw of your being and is ready to exploit those.
George.
Yeah.
Because it's a frightened condition, I have advantage on those?
Go for it. Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Never mind, Lord. Okay, I'm scared.
Okay. Next one, it will be a. I need a. That's gonna be a DC 16 Wisdom save from Winston.
But why though? Okay. I'm gonna use a smidgen of the bar to roll.
Okay.
Please.
Yep, go for it. There's a reminder to the chat. You can help these players by donating, giving channel points or bits to increase their ultimate bars. So that's going to be 10 off of yours. Got it. That's much better. You do not fall asleep. Now with Aaren, I need you to make a death saving. Not death saving. So a dexterity saving throw.
Good God! George!
It's like, I'm pretty sure we skipped a step there.
Well, that was a Freudian slip right there.
That's a 22.
It was because it was death ray. So that's why I made that mistake. You dodge out of the way as a scorching beam fires past you. That brings us to.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh, let me just a second. Okay. Yep. That brings us to the Ankeg. The Ankeg is going to. It charges at Zoraius, who did damage to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets to Zoraius and will make a bite attack. That is going to be plus 6. That is a big old 8 to hit. Dang. Okay.
That misses.
After it does that, it burrows underground. And it is gone.
Does that trigger an attack of opportunity by chance?
It does. Go for it.
Alrighty. Question
This would be
for
with
you.
your melee only. Unless
Only
you have
melee?
Warcaster.
I do have Warcaster.
Oh, then go for
My
it, yeah.
follow-up question is, if I used Eldritch Blast, do I get both beams or just
Yes.
one? Alrighty, so then I'll do Eldritch Blast.
That's disgusting.
Thank you. The first one is a 22 to hit. The second one is a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, both hit. God damn.
So it's going to be 6
My poor
force damage on the
Ankeg.
first one and 5 force damage on the second. So
Oh, actually,
Oh, you said Zoraius couldn't take him. What's going on?
okay. Actually, one moment. I forgot. The Ankeg has
no.
a reaction called Skitter.
There
When
it
a
is.
creature attacks the Ankeg, it can move up to half their speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. So as you go to swing, it does burrow and uses half its burrow speed to move away from you. Boom, boom! You hit the ground twice. Wonderful Skitter. I'm using the stat
It's
block
tricky.
from Flea Mortals, which is neat. With that, as a legendary action, I get to roll a d10. Let's see. That is going to be... one of these beams has to hit Aaren. Aaren, make a con save.
Does it? Does it have to?
That's a fail. That's a 15.
15. You take... This one isn't that bad. This one is going to be... oh my god. Okay, maybe it is that bad.
Oh.
That's a lot. 42
Oh my
necrotic damage.
Huh?
It hits you with its enervation ray.
Oh, disgusting.
Hey guys, it's the first time it's done
Disgusting.
damage the whole fight.
Disgusting.
who wants
That
to go back
brings
to
us to Byron. Byron, seeing the beholder turn away, they will go ahead and cast. They are going to cast Firebolt at it. Let's see, that's gonna be normal. 25 to hit. That will be 13 damage to the beholder, burning it on its backside. All right, that brings us to Winston, who did not fall asleep.
I'm so glad I have a turn. Winston's gonna move in the direction where the Ankeg was first, not where Zoraius is, but like up and to the right, like maybe 20 feet of movement.
20, 25, 30, like there.
Yeah, like ugh, I hate bugs. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the beholder.
Got it.
Seeing this thing do a crazy amount of damage to Aaren. I'm gonna pull out the hand crossbows and maintain distance. I'm gonna fire 2 shots. Quick
Okay.
fire like. Please. Oh, I was almost in that 20. First one's a 22 to hit, and the second
hits.
one is a 12 to hit. Oh, there's bless on these, right?
for you, me, and
Oh wait, hold on. I had to roll a con save.
Right.
Oh, no.
For whatever half of 42 is, I think, or whatever.
That would be 20.
Damn.
Easy. Just gotta get a natural 20. What's the worst that
You
can
got
happen?
this.
Yeah,
You got it.
21.
You got
That's
it.
an 8. No more bless.
No more bless.
No more bless.
So yeah, just the one shot hits.
Okay. How much damage is that? 12, you said?
So we
it.
got that was the 12 to hit. Damage, we got 9 piercing, and then on top of that we got 1d6 for Hunter's Mark, and then 1d8 for Colossus Slayer, since this beholder's missing HP.
Yeah.
So that'll be 18 points of damage total.
18 points of damage. All right. Nice. All right. As a legendary action, the beholder will target you. I need you to make a... Oh, actually, no. They're gonna target Fable with this.
Why?
Because
I
it's a
didn't do
very
anything.
smart creature.
I'm just over here talking to this Drider.
Fable,
But
I need a
why?
dexterity saving throw.
You got this. Easy.
Okay.
DC
For
is
Fable?
16.
The
Well, I rolled a
active-
16, so 24.
Nice, nice. It fires more lightning, crackles by, does not hit you.
Don't like that.
One moment.
Does it hit the Drider?
I'm
It's a
glad
force
you
field,
asked,
right?
because I was wondering the same thing. It does not hit the Drider, which is really good, because if it did, it would still hit you, because it's
Oh,
chain
shoot,
lightning.
you're right.
But I'm glad you asked. I wasn't the only one thinking it. Aaron, brings us to your turn.
Alrighty-o. Aaren takes a massive amount of damage. You see, like, there's a hole in his chest, and the skin is starting to decay and turn to ash.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, all right, give it everything you got. And he is going to fly up to the top of this thing's head, just above its head, and start whacking it, and start slashing into that dome of his.
Go
and then
for it.
MaeLeFay again is going to do the help action to start pecking at some eye stalks.
Okay, Leslie's up in its face.
That is a 28 to hit for the first attack.
That hits. And did you say you were flying up to its height at 40?
Yeah. So I want to be above its head, so I'm not in its eye range, and it's a eye ray thing.
So that would put you up 50 feet.
Sounds good.
Okay.
It's 8 damage for that first attack. Second attack, that is a natural 20.
Damn.
Let's
And-
go.
Get him,
Since
Dad.
this is a natural 20, I'm going to pump a level 3 Divine Smite into it as well. The bonus
Hell
action.
yes.
So that is
My poor beholder.
16 damage
Chat, if you donate, you can increase my
for...
bar.
More violence.
Hey, yo, what? That's 16 damage for the blade damage, and then for the Divine Smite, God damn, that's 45 points of damage.
God damn.
And then I've got one more attack.
I was feeling bad for the third encounter, but no, not anymore. Nope.
Aaren released
That is
double and give it to the
a,
next person.
26 to hit,
That hits.
and that is, oh, I rolled a 1. That's 7 points of damage for that last bit right there.
Okay.
And
as
I think you just see Aaren is just pushing his body to the very limits. Veins popping out all over his body and across his scales, and he is just, this is the furthest he's ever pushed it.
I'm going to need a strength saving throw from Aaren.
That's a nat 1.
Oh,
Okay. This thing grabs you with its telekinetic ray, and it is going to move you. Actually, never mind. It's going to move you 30 feet away from it. Let me just take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets you there. And you are restrained as it's just holding you with its grip until the beholder's next turn.
Okay.
Oh, dear God. That's fucked up. All right, that brings us to Una.
I mean, yeah, they've spent this last round just kind of stretching. They're ready. They're prepared. They put their hand on their other hand, thinking that somehow this is gonna help. This is gonna make sure that they hit the target here with this. And they just, as they start to fire their guiding bolt, they just like real quickly say, "Oh Lord, Chalice, please heed my call. Don't make an embarrassment. Don't make an embarrassment." And as they fire the beam at the beholder. All right, 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 24 damage.
Damn. All right.
24 radiant damage.
Radiant damage as it gets blasted from the back. Its eyes turn focus on you. Okay.
Also, the next attack roll made against it before the end of my next turn has advantage. So if anybody attacks it, you get advantage.
Okay. Do you want to move it all?
As it looks, it looks at me, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Some of its eyes look at you. Yes, 3 of them.
Oh, okay. They just look at the eyes. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Oh, you too.
Each one is filled with this intense malice. That brings us to Sly.
How far is Byron from Sly?
Byron is within 30 feet. 10, 15, 20.
I run straight for him. I'm terrified.
10, 15, 20,
I
25.
hide behind him.
Okay.
I turn away from the beholder. I can't bear to look. I am going to use my bonus action to hide behind Byron. I'm so scared.
Aww.
I think the whole time she's like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't know. I've never seen that. Why does it have so many eyes? And I think she's freaking out. And the second she takes a knee behind Byron, she catches the whiff of her mom's perfume on the end of his cloak because he has been kind of next to her, keeping her safe. And I think she's able to just breathe. And she remembers for a moment that it's not actually about the beholder. It's about the entertainment. This ancient thing wants to see something it's never seen before, and she doesn't know if she has anything like that, but she should probably start with something she's never done before.
As you run this way, you see... Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have a follow-up to that? You said... I'm sorry. What were you saying? Did you have something more to add to that?
Not if you do, George.
I was just going to say that as you get here and hide from the beholder, you see in the arena next to you.
Hi.
You see this boy who looks at you, and for a moment, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Nope. That's a 5.
Their eyes frighten you, and you get this dichotomy of there is a gaze of judgment, and then there is a gaze of revealing, essentially. This child looking at you, the beholder was judging all of your flaws. This child is seeing every one of your mistakes, everything you would keep hidden. As they see you sort of like pointing at the beholder, trying to help you in some way, but for a moment it's terrifying.
Yeah, they point, and I think I'm so scared that they just popped up out of nowhere. It's just more fear on top of fear, and I can't really filter it through. So I'm dropped down to my knees, and I'm filtering through my cards, and I Can I use an action to attempt to pull something out of a card?
Sure.
I want to pull the Light Eater out and sick it on the beholder.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay. That is a 15.
You reach in, and all you want is to be hidden, to be obscured. And sure enough, this is wild. Give yourself inspiration, by the way. Wild set of decisions.
Height meter!
You pull out the Light Eater, who instantly appears, and as they do, darkness starts to shroud around them. And so you would find yourself in magical darkness.
Oops. I think I say it out loud, so only Una and Byron can hear. Oops. Because the last time I saw this thing, I tore part of its shadow throat out with my teeth because it was on top of me, trying to kill me in a mausoleum. So I think my hands immediately go up, and I want to say, I want to tell it to do something, but I don't know if I can. Because it's not attacking me, I'm going to just hold, back up against Byron and say, that thing sees too much.
I can't see a thing!
Not you! Shush! 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 Don't move!
Okay. You, as doing that, real quick, you guys get 30 points added to your hype meter. The witness runs towards you in this darkness, terrified, and hugs you.
Yeah, I hug him back. I'm shielding this kid from the darkness, from the beholder, from everything. If I'm taking refuge in Byron's little thing in the darkness, I'm making sure I'm this kid's refuge in this moment.
Okay, got it. That brings us to Fable.
All right. It's just a show. Just giving him a show, and I'm gonna jump.
Leap upwards to 40 feet, grabbing onto this thing. You climb up on top. That was your held action.
I'd like to, whatever I have to do. I'm picturing in an acrobatic way, I'm hooking my feet onto eye stalks and hanging in front of the big eye and then just slashing it with my spell.
Go for it.
It's a dex save.
Dex save? Okay.
I don't know how he's gonna dodge this. I'm in his freaking eyeball, but
He's just got a lot of them. He does succeed with a unnatural 20.
that's fine. I still did damage to him. Let me
Dang.
roll.
We don't have that silvery barbs to DM yet. That's whack.
'Throw pocket
21,
sand in
so half. So 10 damage.
Got it.
Um,
Okay.
And then I'll pull myself back up, and I'm gonna dismount.
Give me an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do a really cool double backflip.
Land on the horse.
26. Oh, should I land on the horse?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it
yes.
standing up like the girls at the circus. Standing
26.
Dressage!
You land on the horse. As you dismount, this thing will take a bite attack against you.
Oh.
With its reaction.
Well, I didn't know it could do that.
That's a nat.
That's what all those teeth
That's
are
a nat 2, so a 7, so it misses. That brings
nimble.
us to
How many feet away from me is Aaren?
Aaron's 50 feet from you.
Also, come on, double backflip. No hype. No hype.
50 feet. Great. I see Aaren looking like bloodier than really ever and being a little bit scared. And as I land on his horse, I'm gonna send over some healing to him with my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm running out of spell slots, but there's 23 healing for ya.
Okay.
Thanks, darling.
And I've been informed 5 points for the wonderful acrobatics on the height bar. Okay, that brings us to Zoraius. Zoraius, you can see the dirt moving around you as this Ankeg readies itself for another attack.
How far away is the beholder from me?
Beholder is 62 feet.
Fable, duck! I'm gonna send 2 Eldritch Blasts at the beholder.
Okay, go for it.
First one is a natural 20.
Damn. Okay.
Wow, for a 1 and a 2 on the damage dice. It's 7 force damage and it's pushed 10 feet.
Okay.
And then the second one is a 27 to hit.
Don't like
Yeah.
that.
And that is going to be 12 damage and it's pushed another 10 feet.
You son of a bitch.
Oh,
Yep.
Yes, yes, yes,
You-
yes.
I want you to know how badly you just helped Aaren. Because Aaren was restrained, which means on this beholder's turn, I'm just gonna roll to see what beams it was going to get.
Uh-huh.
okay.
An 8, a 3, and a 6. An 8 is going to be its petrification ray, which Aaren would not be able to dodge, being restrained. And a 3 is the fear ray, and a 6 is telekinetic, so it could have then restrained someone else as well. So yeah, and then it would have its legendary's actions, which means every time I got a deck save, it could have absolutely hit Aaren, probably downing them. And instead, you blast this thing out of the air, one shot, boom! Another shot, boom! Hits it. As the Eldritch Blast slams against the wall, its head is hit against that force field. And as it does, its center eye pops out, and it falls to the ground dead.
All over
Whoa! No,
Fable.
no.
Blood and
No.
eye goop just shatter all over you.
I'm
I
sorry.
think I think the eye of the beholder's on the beauty. I don't know something about that.
Yeah, blood everywhere.
And I will use my movement to go back towards the center of the field.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You see the Weaved Watcher. I thought he'd last longer. I really did. And you guys get 50 points for slaying the Beholder. With that, the Weaved Watcher looks over and sees Pepper and starts walking towards them.
Oh. No.
Uh-huh.
And out in the field, so Zoraius, you move to the center, put you about
Yep.
there. I can go ahead and get rid of that center eye beam because that's gone. That brings us to the Ankeg, who is going to leap up next to you, Zoraius, and attack at advantage. That is going to be 16 to hit.
That is my AC.
Okay, it hits you for 11 damage. That is 10 slashing, 1 acid. After hitting you, it is going to dive back underground, taking you with it. You start to get buried underneath dirt. You guys watch as Zoraius vanishes from the battlefield.
What?
That
Oh shit.
Give me one moment. It can burrow 20 feet, putting you 20 feet under dirt. That brings us to Byron. That is going to be... Byron cannot see, and also sees what... Well, no, cannot see, so they're going to step out. 5, 10. Where's Zoraius? Actually, no. Would they step out? No, they're not going to step out. They actually stay with Sly, holding on to you, hearing this fear in your voice. Sly, the fear effect does go away with Beholder dead. And that would bring us to Winston. Winston, you see Zoraius burrow underground with this thing in it. This thing holding him in their mouth.
Yeah, I think there's a sense of bewilderment, and I think especially for a monster hunter, vision is paramount. So seeing Zoe get kidnapped and Sly run from Beholder and then be shrouded in darkness, we'll at least look over to where Sly is and yell out, "You all right, Sly?"
I think noticing that that's like Winston's voice, she goes, "Don't worry about it, Uncle. I've got it under control." From the darkness.
I think under his breath he's like, "I don't have to get used to Uncle." Is there... Oh God, do we see movement on the ground for where the...
You do.
Okay. Go ahead, Daniel.
I think seeing this in the moment and seeing all this happen from a bird's eye view, Aaren starts doing calculations and goes, "I've got an idea. Oi,
What?
get ready to do some wrangling. You got a rope on you.
Got an ensnaring strike?
Fair enough. Hold that. I got an idea. I'll draw it out."
All right. Yeah, so is there a way to predict where the movement will be for this thing? Or at least...
I will say, you as a held action, you can sort of prepare yourself for where this thing comes up. As long as it's within 10 feet of you, I would allow you to attack.
Okay. Then he'll just ready movement and action to jump on this thing in its next re-emergence.
Okay. That brings us up in the stands. This mummy is cast aside, and the Weave Watcher sits down next to Pepper. As they do, Pepper looks at them. "So, that's your daughter?" Pointing to Sly. Yeah. Yep. She's usually in better form than this. He looks down at the bullet hole in his chest. "She's quite brazen." "Yeah, we're working on that." "Ah, youths. She is young, right? I'm not good at judging ages anymore. Everyone under a century looks the same to me." And Sly, how old is your character? I believe it's 20?
She's 28, so she's like a
28.
halfling 20.
Yeah. As Pepper says this, yeah, she's 28. Weave Watcher just looks at her stunned. What? As they sort of take this in, that this extremely young person has the deck. And that brings us to Aaren. Aaren, what's your plan?
Aaren goes, all right. Fable, you're gonna want to jump off of that horse. Yeah. And as I say that, I will command my steed to use their bonus action to dash and get within that 10 feet of Winston and start running around in a circle and trampling over and over again and making as much noise as possible, running in a circle to try to draw out the creature. And then Aaren is going to fly down 30 feet because that's as far as he can go with his movement. And he is just going to hold his action to fire. So he pulls out his pistol and just waits to take a shot.
Okay. You do that. Una, anything you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm trying to look around. Well, if I just turn around immediately, are they just within arm's length?
Yeah, they are within arm's length, but you are in
But I
magical
have-
darkness, so you can't see them. But if you reach out, you could feel them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll do that. And I think like Una's experience with like extremely dark areas, like this is somewhat of a trauma reaction here. But they immediately held their breath when this shadow started to envelop them out of reaction from their experience, knowing that they turn around and they try to feel on who's around them, and the second they find ground, they're going to try and. Can I try and like pull them out of this darkness? That's what Una would like to do.
Sly?
Yeah, well,
I
both
don't-
of them,
I think
Aaren and Sly.
As the fear leaves, because the beholder is gone, Sly wouldn't fight you from leaving the darkness. This was like her urge to hide and be unseen. So now that it's no longer gone, she'll go with you and move out, but she doesn't want the Light Eater to come with. I think there's a more strategic way to place and use the Light Eater. So yeah, she'll exit the darkness with you without any fight.
Amazing.
Okay.
At that point, will I see this ghost here
Yes.
coming with us? Oh, hi. I didn't recognize. You are.
This is Wit. He's my friend.
But it's nice to. It's. They bow. It's nice to meet you. I'm Una. Are you enjoying the tournament?
Okay.
No. Well, what would make you enjoy this tournament? Good. I will discern that. Just roll real quick. Just a real quick roll here.
What are you rolling
Discern.
for?
You
Like
know.
insight
Discernment.
check?
Yeah. For myself, for my character.
That's fair.
Okay.
Because I can tell that they're scared, I am gonna, once Una has talked to them, I'm gonna ask them to go keep my mom company if they want to keep watching or get safe. In terms of like, go somewhere where you don't feel this level of stress. I don't want them to have to be here if they don't want to be. But that's gonna be after whatever Una says, after they kind of assess the situation.
May I?
Yeah.
Okay, great. At that point, they've made a decision. They thought for a second, and this will take up my whole turn. I'll let it take up my whole turn. But thinks for a second, and then since I rolled below a 10, Una's going to be silly and try and make like silly faces at them, like little like fish faces that they use to like make the fish laugh. And then they're gonna get on the ground. They're gonna like flail like a little fish, like a Magikarp would. And they're just going to like zoom around and act like esoteric, and they're going to be like just silly and goofy as can be, hoping with no facial emotion obviously in this. And then as they finish this performance, out of breath, they look at the kid.
Give me a performance check.
I think it was pretty good, guys. I don't know.
Come on, Nat 20.
I think
The hardest 6-second performance.
that I did as much as I could. How about a natural 1?
Oh my god!
The child is confused and disturbed.
And that's when I'm like, you know what? And you can go sit up there.
Give me an
if you want.
insight check, Sly.
Oh no. That is a 21 because of reliable talent.
You say, get somewhere safe, and the child looks down at your deck. And
What?
that brings us to your turn.
Did I do
Okay.
good? Did you like that?
I would love to workshop more performance tips with you after this. I really got to work on keeping Wit safe. So sorry. Loved it. We'll talk soon. And I'm going to
Angelfish
open the
love.
card for the witness card and like just kind of hold it open to see if he puts his hand on it. If he does, I'll attempt to let him enter the card. If he doesn't, I will put the deck away.
You pull out the deck, hold it forward. The child reaches towards it, puts their hand on it.
I'll see you soon, okay? It's safe in here.
It
Okay,
looks one more time at Una.
No.
And it looks one more time at the very scary light eater, and it goes into the deck.
Was that my action, George?
Yes.
Okay, good. I will use my 1 second. I'm gonna use my bonus action just so I make sure I can prepare properly. Okay, great. I am going to take a knee, and I am going to take out Salty Herald, and aim. I'm going to use steady aim in this moment as my bonus action and go nowhere.
Okay. All right, got it. That brings us to Fable. Give me a deck save.
Okay. 15.
15. You manage to stay on this horse as it starts running around circles around Winston. It is your turn.
Okay, the thing is underground. Let's give him a show. I'll do what is it called? Dressage? Dressage, is that how you say it? I forget. I'm gonna, while the horse is doing its little donuts, I'm gonna do some cool tricks since we're right in front of the guy anyways and he wants a stupid show. So I'll do like a handstand and everything. I'm going to like dismount, do like another cool dismount off the horse before the end of my turn, but I'll do like little tricks first.
Give me a performance check.
This is the best day of my life. Can I, if you roll bad, can I give her my heroic inspiration? Dressage means everything to me.
I got a dirty 20. So
okay, great.
Don't worry, a horse
leap
girl
off
here.
the horse after doing like a backflip and a headstand on it, all while it danced around Winston.
Like land in a big bow, like like a mocking one, obviously.
Yep. I'll say that's your action. Do you want to do anything else?
No, I'll just back up a little towards the wall, so I'm ready to attack this thing once I can see it.
Okay. That brings us to Zoraius. Zoraius, you feel this thing as it pulls you under. Dirt and sand is flying past you so fast. You feel it almost like burning your skin from just the force of being pulled under this fast. Do you do anything?
I have a question for you, George.
Yeah.
I know swinging a flail at this thing is going to be incredibly difficult. Could I either do disadvantage or remove my efficiency bonus to try to hit it with the head of my flail?
Yeah, no, go roll at disadvantage.
Alrighty. Wish me luck, gang.
Luck.
Goldspeed.
You've got
Wow.
Dirty 20.
Yeah,
easy.
you hit this thing in the
Easy
face.
game.
So, not only am I going to do the 8 points of bludgeoning damage, but I'm also going to hit it with an Eldritch Smite
Okay.
for 33 force damage.
Oh my god! Okay, 8.
Oh, that's awesome! Holy!
It's just a grenade
Zoraius.
that goes off underground.
You guys just see like a...
Una apologizes.
You see like a large like lump rise in the dirt and it goes down. Zoraius, this thing had exactly 41 hit points. You crack it with your mace, crushing it with this force of its Eldritch Smite, and as you do, all the sand and dirt around you collapses in on it, crushing you and the bug. You suddenly are just buried, completely compressed in 20 feet of dirt. You cannot move a single muscle. As everything's choking down on you, give me a con saving throw.
Okay. Say 17.
17. You start breathing very shallow as you're not sure how long you'll live under this dirt.
It's okay. In 6 seconds, I'm going to dimension door up because it doesn't require somatic components.
You can do that right now if you want. You guys finish this
I
round of
dimension door
combat.
to the surface.
You appear on the surface. How do you appear suddenly? Tell us what this looks like.
As you just watch the implosion of the earth, and then it kind of sinks in a little bit. There's a moment where it's like, is anyone actually still alive under there? And then suddenly, I teleport up maybe like not 100, maybe 10 feet up too high, and then fall back down, kind of like rolling into the fall, covered in dirt and just sand and dust. And I'm just like coughing, laying on my back.
Oh,
I got it.
yay!
By yourself?
Well done.
Just like you planned. Hype, 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 hype.
Can I take a nap
It
now?
wasn't me. Good.
Okay. Yep, that was great. You guys gain 50 points to your height meter.
Thank you for the gifted subs.
As you guys won another round, you guys can spend a turn doing whatever you want. Think about that, and I will come back to you as we hop over here to Pepper and the Weaved Watcher. Well, round 3 can commence. This should be good. So you said you're the Seer's daughter, then, right? Yes, I'm Seer Theo's daughter. Interesting. And how did that go for you? She was really busy? Fascinating. And with that, what do you guys do on your free turn?
Hey, George, question for you.
Yeah.
I know a turn is 6 seconds, but hypothetically, could it have been 1 minute?
I'll let the judges decide.
Yeah, he's over there yapping.
I will let the judges decide that.
Because if I had a minute, I could regain at least one of my spell slots.
And anyone else?
Recover from massive embarrassment of rolling a terrible performance check, and even fish that laugh at my jokes.
If we are taking
I
a
recognize
minute,
the horror.
I will lose flight, however. So, but hey, as long as that spell slot is real good,
You guys
I'll
get
lose flight
1
for you,
minute.
champ.
1
It
minute
could be
to
another
rest
33
and
force
prepare
damage.
as Driders come into the arena, collecting the beholder, collecting the remains of the other bodies, and sort of just stitching them up into cocoons and then pulling them away.
Whoa.
Question: if there's 60 seconds, I think Sly would like pop just her head back into the magical darkness and try and see if this spirit would be amenable to acting on her command when the new combat begins. Would that be insight? Would that be what would that be? Because I know it's not one of the kind of spirits that talks.
Give me an insight check.
That's a 29.
You do have sway over this creature. It is here at your discretion. That said, this was a thing designed specifically to kill you. So you...
then
It's
I think
unlikely that it'll do anything, and if it does, you can just make it go away. But
yeah,
like, it's unlikely it'll do anything bad.
Yeah, I just also don't think it's going to be super helpful. It served its purpose by helping a terrified me hide. I would like to, within this minute, after I look in, I see what it's feeling and it's like prowly vibes. I'd like to go ahead and put it back into the deck, if I
Easy
could,
peasy.
as we prep for the next one. And that'll be it that I'm doing. Thank you.
You do that, make that go away. That brings us to... okay. And I will point out that was the first time you've summoned a full spirit from the deck. That one, possibly the most hazardous one to bring forward in terms of you yourself, but it did everything you asked, and it might be possible to do that again. Anyone else have anything they want to do in this minute? Also consider repositioning.
Aaren will mount back up on the horsey with MaeLeFay on his shoulder. Bonus action will heal himself back to full with lay on hands. And then he will use his action to use Channel Divinity Abjure Extraplanar, so that for the next minute, he not Abjure Extraplanar, Watcher's Will. So he has advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws for the next minute.
Okay.
Also, since we have the full minute, Sly will use the card to fly this time, since the last time she attempted, she was in the anti-magic cone.
Got it. You
So
go
I'll
ahead
say
and fly.
30 feet up will be fine.
Okay. Anything else from anyone?
I think I've got to save the spell slots. I will reposition myself though. I don't want to be like bunched in the middle, so maybe like a little further down right diagonally.
Okay.
Just so not like in one
I'll tell you
spot.
guys what. We will take a brief 10-minute break, and when we return, we will jump back into our next combat. During that break, the players, you can update me on where you want to be exactly. For the chat, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the final fight of this arena. This will decide it all. I cannot wait to see how this goes down. So don't go anywhere.
Right.
We'll be back right after this. BRB.
Okay. See you soon. For the last time.
Every month, Forgotten Adventure releases new content for use on your online D&D games. Let's see what they released this month. Do you want to make a wish? Thankfully, FA has you covered with the brand new Dao and Jin tokens that they just released. Or, if you're more of a Last Wish fan, we also have this new Witcher-inspired token, the Leshen. I personally have one wish. Can we get a level up? But that's not all. They also just released their Kobold Adversary pack, and I mean, look at how cute and expendable these guys are. Or cute and deadly. It depends on if you're fighting Tucker's kobolds. They also released 2 Feywild Seasonal Elf tokens, which go amazing with the new map from FA Battle Maps, the Feywild Throne, a gorgeous locale for you to finally fight that tricky Archfey patron of yours. FA Battle Maps has also released a new flexible cave gallery map for you to customize for your next encounter. Is it a monster's nest, a smuggler's den, a hidden lake? You decide. They also just released Skull Gate, the perfect map for welcoming your players to hell. Just what the Defenders of Phandelver needed.
Wait, what?
And when it comes to assets, they released a ton of desert-themed assets. How many was that exactly? Let me count. Over 1,300. I can't count that high. And you can use all of those assets in Foundry via the FA Nexus, which just got updated to version 0.3 and now has a layer manager, not to mention updated pathing, an elevation tool, and a scatterbrush. FA released all of that this month, and we're only getting started for the year. Be sure to follow us on socials so to keep up to date on their latest releases, and keep tabs on our stream campaigns like Defenders of Phandelver or Fears and Fortunes on twitch.tv/Forgotten Adventures for you to see all of our wonderful assets in action.
Stranger.
Sly.
Hi. Yep. I'm scared. I'm really scared.
Are you? Where?
You can feel her heartbeat, like on your hip bone, just thrumming. She is terrified.
Sly, are you okay?
I'm not strong. I'm not strong. I'm gonna lose them. I'm gonna lose everybody. I'm not strong. I need to be stronger. I need to be stronger. I need to be stronger.
Sly, look at me.
They're gonna tear me apart. They're gonna tear me apart. And I'm gonna
Sly.
shove Zoraius.
Wait, Sly. You're safe. You're here.
Safe.
You're safe.
If you're a dungeon master in D&D, you should always keep your players guessing. Always.
Seeing that there's only the last 4 buttons left, he'll attempt to finish the puzzle, which we believe are power words. So we got kill, heal, stun, and pain.
Do you have less than 100 hit points?
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
We all do.
Why would you say that? Yes, I do. Why would you say that?
Because that's what power word kill. If you're under 100 hit points, you die instantly the moment it goes off. Thankfully, that doesn't happen as you trigger the final thing, and the trap, the puzzle. And as it does that, the spider stands upright again, returns to its post.
I've already died within the past 7 days.
Barrier,
Illegal! Illegal!
the magical barrier goes away. You okay?
We just got trolled so hard.
That's so...
I'm so mad.
The party, for Fears and Fortunes, wanted things to be brutal. They wanted enemies they could just completely hate. And they wanted me to fuck them up like I do to Phandelver. So I hope I gave you a taste of that. I will try
Actually, I'm
harder
fine.
next week.
We weren't live? Okay, good. Okay.
Here we go. We are back. Give me one moment. All right. So, party has spread out all over the map. Sly, what was your initiative?
Question mark?
Question mark? What was it?
10.
10. Okay. And Una, what was yours?
20.
20. Okay, very good. And Byron. And Pepper.
Ooh, Byron.
Okay.
Hot boy Byron coming in.
As you
He's a
guys
good man.
all brace yourself.
That's a good man.
Uh-oh. Oh, shut up. Please be a cat. Please be a rabbit. Please be a tiny little rabbit.
Seer! The Weaved Watcher calls out.
Your elderliness? She bows.
Can you guess what the next encounter is based on the theme?
Bunny rabbit.
Can she?
Maybe if you say something
That is
small,
up to you.
Sly, they'll listen.
I will say you've noticed. You may have noticed. Roll an insight check
Okay.
or
yeehaw.
perception.
Can I help? Can I be
I got a
the
24.
perception of our seer? Okay, never mind.
You notice that of the 13 creatures you faced, they all resembled cards.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is missing?
Oh God. Do you want me to take a real life minute? Because I will. Or would you like me to roll?
If you want to just take a second and think about it.
Yeah, give me a second because I would like to look through the list of the deck and like the ones we fought from last episode, if you don't mind. I'm so sorry. I would
Go
like to.
for it. As you're doing that, we will go over to the Weave Watcher. So, whatever happened to the old Seer? Oh, she died fighting something. I think she won, but when she returned, she was badly injured and died in her bed. Why don't you have the deck? I made a promise that I wouldn't. And Sly didn't make that promise. No. Seer, do you have an answer?
And I don't think she has the right answer at all. But I think what she felt was missing was her own, not autonomy, but her own influence in the fight. So she didn't see her will here. She holds on, or she places her hand over her heart where that card is tucked under her sash and says, "Please, enlighten me," because she's not saying that out loud.
I'll give you a hint. It's all over the arena.
Oh, goody! I'm so excited. As she,
Sand? Is it
Nope.
sand?
she is worried that it's going to have something a little more to do with spiders instead.
No. There are other things that spin silk. And as they say that, you hear
It's a rabbit.
dirt starts kicking up. Suddenly, Zoraius, I need you. Give me one moment.
Not again.
This is gonna be.
You're going back in the
Don't
dirt.
say Winston. Don't say Winston too, please.
Back in the soup.
Okay, one second.
Back in the soup's hilarious. Sand soup?
Get in the dirt soup.
Oh, God. Love it there. It's warm.
That
Feels
is
like a
gonna
giant
be,
crushing
I
hug.
believe, here we are. That is going to be...
Same nope.
I need a... What is it? Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's a 16.
Okay, 16. Give me one moment.
I'm really afraid that the
Said
silhouette was not a
16?
bluff.
It's gotta
That
be.
is going to be a fail. You are tossed backwards as you are thrown to the side and are knocked prone. As suddenly something emerges out of the ground.
Please no.
Purple
How many things are living
scales
under
moving through the dirt. Byron is likewise thrown aside and knocked prone. I believe. Actually, let me just roll their deck save. Yeah, they're knocked prone.
Never fought one of these either.
Carrie, get Penny out of here right
and
now.
again,
Don't say that.
and again, this thing rises out around you all. I need a deck save from Winston.
Okay.
I
make
don't
a
like
boat
that
right
big
now.
pointy thing right above my head.
Oh, this is awful. That's a 13.
13. Okay, you are knocked prone.
Sick.
And with this, I will add it to initiative now.
Did I take damage or am I just knocked prone?
Okay, one moment. Alright. That brings us to Byron. You just got knocked prone. That brings us to Byron. Byron will get up with half their movement. And he looks around and he is going to he's gonna throw everything he has at it. He is going to make a deck save. Let's see, deck save. It succeeds, amazingly enough, as Byron goes ahead and, let's see, that is going to be, it'll take 14 fire damage as Byron casts a fireball, targeting like the upper portion of this head. Massive ball of fire. It takes 14 fire damage. That is Byron's turn. As a legendary action, this thing will make a stinger attack against Fable.
No. I don't want it.
34, that's a natural 20 to hit.
Oh my god, I think I'm dying right now, guys.
Hold on. At that point, you notice that how is the attack happening?
It's
Above my head,
coming up
I'm being
and then
impaled.
piercing down at her.
There is going to be a nice, like, thin, like, ice, like a long line of ice that pushes Fable slightly out of the way using my, oh my god, the Guardian emblem. So
How
I'm gonna
many of those
make
do you
sure
have
that-
left?
Well, this is per. Oh, I expended them only at the
I remember.
water. So I think we had like a rest.
I
didn't
believe
do
you
it at the
expended
third.
one last session, I believe.
Oh, who did I save?
I forget who, but I believe you
I
did.
don't have
It's
any on my charges. I'm sorry. So then,
Okay.
then one left after that.
okay. Just making sure. All right. So
Yeah.
it will have to roll again, or it just makes it not a crit.
It makes it not a crit.
Okay, got it. All right, that is very fortunate because it did 56 damage to you.
I have 1 hit point left.
That is going to be 16 fire and 40 poison damage.
Okay.
Wait, fire? Fire damage? What? Is that right? Is that right?
Would that have outright killed me on a crit?
Oh, absolutely, probably. Yeah, probably.
I just saved your
Yeah, one
life.
moment.
Piercing?
Yeah.
I just saved
one moment.
your entire life.
One moment.
I
I'm
mean,
just making sure
barely.
we got this right. Purple.
I'm scared.
Do
Dad, I'm
purple.
scared. Come pick me up.
Hey, so what the fuck?
That's what. Yeah, right.
I do not like this spot anymore. I would like to leave, but I can't because it'll get me.
This is
Oh,
not a
I'm
wrap.
sorry. I'm sorry. Fable, before you take the rest of that damage, I believe I got that wrong. Sorry. First time running this monster. Make a con save, please. The DC is 19.
Okay.
Still,
well, I have
though.
+1, so
So it was 16 piercing damage.
7 con save.
And then, yes, you took the rest of the 40 poison damage from 12d6 poison.
So it's still 56 total, right? It's still the same.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, Fable is. Maybe you can't tell because she's covered in beholder guts, but there's a lot more blood of her own now.
Okay. Got it. That brings us to Una. Your turn.
Okay. I'd like to try to Misty step over to the sweet Weaved Watcher.
5, 10, 15.
I would like to walk and then.
Well, trying to Misty Step up, there is the force field. You saw Sly have issue with that before.
From a Misty Step or just flying?
I will say if you Misty Step out, then you might be stuck outside. Unless you want to Misty Step back in, I guess. Up to you. What is it you're trying to do?
Above game, I am going to try and take the Weaved Watcher and put him on the top of this worm. If he would like an entertaining experience, then he can ride this giant purple worm and he can have that wonderful experience, and that's what I'm trying to do. So now, in game, I would like to try to do that.
Attempt something that crazy, I can't stop you.
Thank you so much.
I do urge caution.
Sky, remember Mummy Lords. Remember what happens when you fuck with
all
George
that I
Mummy
can
Lords.
remember. All that I can remember is him throwing me into a
Instant
Mummy
death.
Lord. Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
And I am under the guise, because George doesn't know this, I am under the guise that I'm there for Pepper, to protect Pepper. So under the guise of that, I'm still gonna do it. This is what Una would do. This is outrageous. The fact that like we aren't even in it and three people went prone and you almost died, like immediately this is like Una's like, this is outrageous and this is crazy. So yeah, that's what they would like to do. Misty Step over there and just kind of like sit down next to the Weaved Watcher and turn to them and say, enjoying the show?
Yes. Are you
Oh,
sure
good.
you want to abandon your friends like this?
Oh, no, I'm not abandoning them. No, I just needed a higher vantage point. Was that fine?
You will have a hard time casting spells into the arena from here. Technically,
just
you're
need
out
to-
of bounds.
Oh,
They're
Can you show
like
me
you
where
can
the-
tell like they're raising like one eyebrow.
yeah. So this is out of bounds. So this giant worm can't harm you here?
No, I don't think the giant worm could harm me anywhere.
Oh. Is this entertaining for you?
It
Watching-
is.
What part of it is entertaining? If you will.
Certainly not this
Can I bow?
conversation.
Scoot a little bit closer and I'll wait to hold my action. You can go
You're gonna
ahead
hold
to the
your
next
action
person.
to what?
Yeah.
You're gonna hold your action to what?
To use my thunder step with him back into it. I'm gonna hold it for
Your guys'
the
height meter
right
goes
time.
down by 20 points.
Hey,
so
you guys
you're-
didn't tell. We didn't know.
Your thunder step is gonna go. You're gonna try to do that next turn. You're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Is this a deception check that I could have gotten advantage on if I was careful, or could I not have gotten advantage on this since I told you what I was going to do?
I'm just this straight deception.
14.
14. Okay. 14 for their insight. Okay, that brings us to Fable's turn.
Oh God. I'm going to after I stagger from that being impaled, I will healing word first. This is my last level 2 spell slot. For 16 health. And then I'm going how does I've never fought something this large before. If
Me
I
either.
like stay within 5 feet of anywhere, any part of it, like I feel I don't know if this is its own entity. Like, is the stinger gonna get me if I like?
If you try to move,
Yeah, or if as long as I stick around this one, is it fine? Am I in? Actually,
I
no,
would say
know
if
I'm
you
gonna
want to
be
move somewhere else, you certainly can. This thing hit you from 10 feet away, so technically you're not like in its space.
Could I deduce that if it hit me from 10 feet away and it's so large, if I get closer, it'll have a harder time doing so?
No, you don't think it'll have a hard time.
Okay.
It's big, but that means it also has a very easy time hitting.
Well then, can I just?
I'm saying if you
I'll
want to
just-
get away from it, you believe that it won't be able to hit you because you're not within 5 feet of it. Like if you want to like get
I
away,
see what you're saying.
it hit from 10 feet. That means you're not like in its space, like that kind of way. This thing's massive
yeah.
too. Technically, you're always in its range of attack.
I think I guess I'm not gonna move out of the range. I would like to move a little more inwards, just because I like towards the rest of my party members, because I just took such a crazy hit that if I
25
pass out,
gets you there.
I still want to be able to hit it, so I'm really just moving to the other side. I'm gonna just she just throws out a cantrip without thinking much because I don't have a lot left.
Okay.
As 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Cool.
Hits against the side of its body. Magic falls apart. Anything else?
God, I wish I had a way to hide. I don't. All I know is how to be the opposite of hidden. So I guess I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. As a legendary action, it will attempt to bite Winston.
That's rude.
32 to hit.
Let me check, actually. Yeah, that's double my AC. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. It rushes down towards you. This is going to be 24 damage to you. That's piercing damage.
Cool.
I need a dexterity saving throw. DC is 19.
But why, though? But why? Actually, it doesn't matter. That's a 24 save.
It comes down, its teeth, like its maw is massive, so its teeth soar by you, and as they do, it's like shredding you for a moment. And for a moment, you almost get pulled into its gullet, and you push away from it, not getting swallowed. That was its attack. That was its legendary action. That brings us to your turn.
Good to know. Horrifying, harrowing, terrifying. Winston is so pissed, actually. He overhears or keeps hearing from this spectator wanting to be entertained. Nothing about this has been entertaining for him. He came here on a mission, a perhaps haphazard reunion with family, trying to close the book on a story for his family, for his mother. And this man is asked to be entertained while he's watching people put their lives on the line, and some come close to death. He has not entertained the acrobatics, shooting in a stylish way. He is efficient. He doesn't kill for sport. So his eyes go golden, full golden, and his wings beat out from his back. And he's going to fly up 20 feet using the draconic flight. And he's going to use Conjure Barrage right into the maw of this creature that has just lunged at him.
Okay. How high up do you go? You said?
This visual is crazy. Like, this is a sick token. Like, don't get me wrong. But how big is this thing's head? Like, how windy is it? I guess.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Yeah, like assume it's like 20 to 30 feet up.
Okay.
And with the rest of its body, it can probably reach you if you're like maybe 40 feet up. Past that, I would say it would be struggling a little bit.
That's what's up. Yeah, I think 20 feet is like as far as I can go actually. Anyway, since I was coming from the prone condition, but if I move like back a little bit, would I provoke an opportunity attack?
No. Again, the whole arena is its space.
Got you. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's do like 20 feet diagonally away. The Conjure Barrage would be a...
Like down here?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's cool. So I'm going to be using the hand crossbow to send this spell, and he'll kind of like put his hand on the top of it like he's trying to steady his arm. And both of his hands will glow like a bright red as a bunch of hand crossbow bolts appear around him as if they're coming from his wings. And I'm gonna roll 2 strike. I'm so scared right now, guys. I'm so freaking scared right now. That is a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
That's devastating. Let me see what happens.
You do have part of your bar if you want to re-roll.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well.
Okay.
Okay.
That is gonna be... Okay.
God, this is fucked, dude. An 18 or 16 to hit.
16 is not enough, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Is that your turn?
Bonus action, and movement. Yeah, that is his turn.
Okay. That brings us to the purple worm. Purple worm will go ahead and attack Aaren with their bite attack. 25 to hit.
That is.
That will be 23 piercing damage to you. And I need a deck save. I would say you have advantage on horseback.
Terrible. 11.
11. As this thing comes down at you, if you wish, I would say you have the opportunity to give me a strength save to essentially like fling yourself off the horse, and the horse would take the rest of this.
Give me one quick second to look at a feature real quick.
Mm-hmm. While you're doing that, this thing will move about the arena. Sly, you feel it rumbling underneath you here as it tears through the dirt, and it's actually it would be going the other way. You see it move closer as its tail springs up, and it will make an attack at you. 17 to hit. That's the lowest it's rolled.
It hits.
Okay. That is going to be 17 piercing, and I need a con save.
Okay. I got a 16 on the con save.
16. Let's see. Okay. That is going to be 16 is not enough unless you have anything to push it.
I won't be using anything to push it. No.
Okay. You take 34 poison damage.
I am going to. What is that is that total? That's not total because there was piercing first. Sorry, you said 16.
Yeah, piercing was 17 plus 34, so 51 total.
I will be having that with my reaction.
Okay. Aaren, any update?
So if I get swallowed by this thing, do I lose my turn? Or
No,
would I
you still have a turn.
stuff I can do?
Yeah.
Okay, then what I'll do is I would like to. I know you offered a saving throw. I will willingly be swallowed up to allow my horse to stay on the battlefield.
Okay, your horse stays on the battlefield. You are swallowed by the creature.
And I think
you see Aaren get consumed by this thing.
I think as before I go, I open up a mental link with Winston. And I say, no matter what, you don't owe me a thing. But Sly, make sure she gets out of there. And then be consumed by the creature.
It burrows down on top of you. Okay. That brings us, that was its turns. I'm going to say it moves here to do that. That brings us to Zoraius.
Mighty convenient. Bonus action Misty Step into the performer's mouth. I'm going down to look for Aaren.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm sure I want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you Misty Step, and by doing so, as this thing's maws on top of you, you bypass the piercing damage and are also swallowed.
Can I find Aaren in the same turn?
I would say give me... I would say this is a matter of speed, so give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So 22.
22, you do indeed see Aaren.
I grab his ankle. Not on my watch. Dimension door out with him.
You Misty Step into this thing's mouth, grab Aaren, dimension door out. Where would you like to be?
Let's next Fable.
Okay. Actually, I will say if you want, you could also be on Aaron's horse.
Yeah, let's ride the horse. Yeah, let's do that.
Aaren, you suddenly are on top of your horse again.
Fuck
hey,
you,
buddy.
Good job. Yeah. Let's fucking go.
Incredible.
Alrighty,
with that, Aaren, guess what? It's your turn, and you're not in its mouth.
You want a show? I'll give you a fucking show. And I will ride forward. MaeLeFay, using the help action, he's going to peck to try to find the weakest scale on the hide possible, and I will aim for that with my first strike.
Okay. Your hype meter goes up by 30. That
is a 23 to hit.
Okay, 23 does hit.
Gotcha.
I think the height meter went down.
Oh, did it? You're right, it did. Thank you. So that'll go up by 60. There we go.
So that was 8 points of damage, and then a 22 to hit for the second attack.
8 points of damage, and then okay, yep, got it. That hits.
And for that second attack, that is going to be 12 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
Next attack. Come on. 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Does not hit. Got it. And then last attack, I will replace with the dragon's breath, my breath weapon. So it needs to make a DC 15 dex save. As I
10 fails.
Into the wound.
Okay. You blast your dragon's breath into it.
That's max damage. That's 24 damage.
24 damage, blasting into the side of it. Okay, got it. Amazing job. All right, is that your turn? Is there anywhere you want to move?
I will move to the opposite side of the head.
Okay.
Where the wall is.
Got it. You move over here. Got it. Just so you guys know, I'm moving the head around a lot because I'm trying to get your tokens without selecting it. Just in case you see me moving pieces a little haphazardly. Trying to keep it roughly in the same place. That brings us to Sly.
So that was a lot. This is a lot. I think Sly flying there and taking that hit from the stinger, the not strong enough is going on a lot in her head. And then seeing Aaren come out, it's like, I think, one, it solidifies trust for Zoraius. Because not only did he kill a monster on his own, but he also just saved her dad. And that means a lot to her. So, good feeling, a little bit. And then immediate swallowing of fear. As, oh boy. She hears the bone collector's voice in the back of her head, and she will allow that transformation to begin to take place in the real world. As she's flexing her fist in and out. It's right after that thing hits her. It's like in reaction to the pain, the flexing, the pulsing of veins as her arm begins to bulge and grow and jerk unnaturally. And there's this weight to her one side now as she is becoming stronger and bigger in a grotesque way almost. It looked very like... what's that one really terrible depiction of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde where he's just like Quasimodo hulked out? It's giving little Quasimodo Hulk Sly in this moment.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, I think?
Yep, you got it.
SpongeBob when he went to boxing?
Yeah, so you guys all see these like bones cracking and muscles constraining as suddenly Sly grows to twice their height. Still puts them within average height, but you also see they're rippling with muscles. What would you like to do? I believe that updated your stats as well, correct?
It does, indeed.
Oh, and real quick, inspiration for you for the description. Also inspiration for Zoraius for the incredible save.
Great.
Thank you.
Incredible. Okay. I'm going to... This is silly because I just got really huge. So it seems like I should like hit it. I'm going to use Salty Herald in this moment with my massive arm.
And giant arm and the tiny little gun.
And I'm using my pinky to fire it, George.
Sly Angie.
Yeah, go on.
Bang!
Double inspiration. Double inspiration right now.
But the bullet fires harder.
This is so funny. Okay, it's a good thing I have inspiration. Ayo. No, it's not. Actually, it doesn't matter. That is a 13. Oh, wait! I can add to these.
A dexterity ability you could add to?
Oh, what?
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. I'm just double checking.
Sorry, yeah, it's a martial and simple weapon, and this counts.
So
Jesus, okay. It doesn't. It's up to a 15, which I know doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
Question, because it says I get 2 attack actions. Does that mean I can try again?
I would say not with the gun, but with regular weapons, yes.
Okay, great. Like on this turn? Should I use like a psionic dagger to try, or do you mean like
Yeah,
my
psionic
actual
dagger or regular
Okay,
dagger or claws.
Cool.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think she shoots with one, and like the recoil of her massive bicep is very odd, and just doesn't. It feels clunky. In
Honestly,
her hand.
firing with the pinky, I think, is
hate
the
when
biggest
that happens to
thing.
me.
Okay.
Impairing you.
Yeah, and she's gonna try with her offhand with a psionic dagger, just to see what happens here, as this new form is very clunky and new to her.
Go for it.
Let's see here. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Great, and because it had advantage, this will, well, I didn't roll it at advantage because I didn't crit fish, but I guess I should.
Yes, you should.
Whoopsie doopsie. Nope! Yo! No,
Okay.
don't look at that 4, George! Okay, so I'm gonna put my sneak attack on it. If I can find it. There we go.
As you're doing this, the Weaves Watcher sits forward, watching you suddenly transform like this. And they notice you didn't use the cards to do so. So you guys get an extra 50 points onto your hype meter.
Okay, and then I'm adding what the spell says to add. So that is a total of... Hello, math? I can't see my own dice.
5.
Okay, so that's a total of 25 plus 4 is 29 damage.
Yes. Got it.
With my psionic blade. So Salty Herald and the pinky trigger doesn't work out quite as well. However, my good old-fashioned brain blades are treating me perfectly, as I think she's like screaming in like a reaction to, it's not to intimidate the thing, but it might seem like it is. It's mostly out of like pain of what's going on in her body and like just powering through as she's trying to help. And I don't think she's going to move. She's going to keep... actually, is it possible that she can go up even higher? How high does this area go? Because she's going to try and keep out of its stinger whip.
You can go up another 60... well, how much... What's your flying speed?
That's a great question. It is... Just tell me already. It is 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, yeah. You can go up 90 feet.
Great.
Well out of this thing's range. As you fly up there, the Weave Watcher, where did she get that ability? I don't know. Weave Watcher just intrigued by this. Yes, Una.
Yes, Una will happily like take this opportunity to talk with the Weave Watcher and explain a little bit more on the topic.
Do you know where the ability came from?
Well, I would assume that between Una and Sly that we've talked about these cards before.
Up to you guys.
And maybe a shift between what's happening to their body. But I guess Sly, would you roll? Or would you tell me yes or no?
I haven't told anybody that my body's changing, but that I've been having nightmares about the Bone Collector and my body changing or being operated on. So yes, you would know that this is like a correlation for sure, but I've never done this before in or out of dream in terms of full transformation.
Got you. And then, but we've seen you use the cards in different ways throughout your travels.
Yes, but this is not with the cards.
Right.
If you want to just say that she's been having these nightmares, you can.
And I'm fine with that. I'll share about the nightmares with the Weave Watcher.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Very interesting. They sort of
nightmares
like lean forward, like actively watching. What were you gonna say?
Oh, the nightmares, or is that what's interesting?
Yeah. They say as they.
Do you have nightmares?
Who doesn't?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
That brings us to Byron. Byron will go ahead and cast. How desperate does Byron think things are? Byron thinks they're extremely desperate. Byron
Good.
will run up to this thing, and nope. Byron runs up to this thing
It ain't-
and is going to cast Cone of Cold, a 5th level spell, which will require an ability check from Byron. That is going to be there we go. Let's see, Byron, Arcana, 18. Not quite enough. So they will go ahead and cast this. That's going to be a con save, DC 14. From the worm rolls, probably going to succeed. 22. So it succeeds, but it will still take 8d8 cold damage. Okay, damage. Cut in half. 43, that would be 21 damage to the purple worm. 21 cold damage. And then I have to roll a D100 for Byron. 96. Okay. One moment. Okay, that is going to be 96. A wave goes out from Byron. Byron, Fable, Winston, you are now vulnerable to piercing damage.
Dear God.
As a wave goes out and sort of puts you in this vulnerable spot. I'm sorry! He yells as the purple worm will use its legendary action. It takes the cold. The person's focus on it now is Aaren and Winston. Aaren and Zoraius. So it'll take a bite attack as a legendary action. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is going to be 20 piercing damage to one of you. I will roll a d6. That would be Zoraius. And Zoraius, I need a dex saving throw.
Copy that. 16.
16. 16 is not enough. As it comes down, it swallows Zoraius, like pulling him off the horse. Aaren, you're like bumped as like your horse gets jostled by this attack, and Zoraius is swallowed. That brings us to Una.
So, have you ever ridden it before?
The purple one?
Yes. It's under your control, I assume?
Not this one.
Different. You have more than this?
I once had an albino purple worm.
Oh. So you have. Is that not thrilling to you?
It
How
was
long
the
ago
first
was this?
1,000 times.
First 1,000. And now you just seek to be entertained by us.
These people have abilities that I do not. Seeing what they do with them and if they survive is interesting.
What ability would you like to see?
An end to this conversation, preferably. He squints at you and tries to look back at the arena. Una, do you have an action you'd like to take?
I am, but I'm going to continue conversing and saying one more thing.
Sure.
Yeah. When was the last time you felt alive? It's important.
They look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Is this where you're going to tell me to smell the roses? Enjoy life to the fullest. Try to have a new outlook.
No. I just wanted to know when the last time you felt alive was. Because I think I
was
can
trying to
make
feel
it
alive
happen.
a moment ago, before you started talking. They seem very annoyed.
Amazing. I would like to roll for an attack to cast Life Transference at 5th level and give them as much life as I possibly can.
Okay.
Great.
From your hit points?
From my hit points. They'll gain life equal to all of the necrotic damage that I take. Twice the necrotic damage I take.
Okay. Roll for it.
Okay. One action instantaneous. I don't know if I have a roll.
You roll the damage.
Okay, great.
Or unless you want to just take max.
Yeah, I'd love to take max.
That would be 4d8, so 32.
There. Okay. So, as Una's saying this, you know, noticing that obviously they've been dead, but we've met ghosts and spirits that have a form, and the fact that they are looking to feel alive and see us accomplish spells that they have not been able to do, or that we have different spells from. Una elaborates and tries this as a plea more than anything to hope that this can make them feel some sort of life inside of them, in which case it could feel much different than what they were looking for out of a fight, but rather feel it internally. And yeah, so I'll take max. I rolled 21, but if I can take max, I'll take 32.
Okay.
And they'll gain 64.
Okay. As you do this, life leaves your body and enters theirs. Suddenly, his bullet wound from Sly heals, and he looks over at you as life drains from you. If you want to die, I can make that happen, child. If you want to die to make me feel alive, please go into the arena.
I just want you to feel what it's like to live. We all deserve that. As they weakly cough and are staring into what I assume is just two. Does he have eyes? Eye holes?
Yeah. He has like glowing green eyes.
Beautiful. I'll stare right into those, as Una's eyes would be just as wild to stare into. And then as a bonus action, I'll Misty Step in.
Okay, where would you like to Misty Step?
On top of the worm's head.
Yeah, you can do that. You Misty Step on top of its head. Weave Watcher sits back. That one's an odd one. Yeah, we like him. Has a little bit of spunk. And with that, we will go to Purple Worm will make a attack as a legendary action on Winston. That is going to be Winston's up in the air. That they can still get them 20 feet. Normal attack, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Give me a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I will say, being up in the air, you do have advantage on this.
Okay. The first one's a 23.
Oh, you're good. You swipe out of the way, taking the 25 damage, but not being swallowed as this thing soars past you with Una on its back. That brings us to Fable's turn. Fable, the worm's coming straight for you.
Cool. And Zoraius is inside of it. Cool. I would like to make a proposal, DM.
Yeah.
This could be my whole turn, like my action, bonus action, everything. Can I give Zoraius a bar of my ult bar for his?
Sure.
Is that allowed? Can I do
Yeah.
that?
That's fine with me.
Zoraius, get out of here! And just
Fables
down
goes
for this
down.
charging ram.
And Zoraius' goes up. Okay. There you go. Anything else you want to do?
No, I think it's gonna bite me if I do, right? It's right there.
You again, everywhere in this arena is its space, so there's no attack of opportunity if you want to move.
Okay. I kind of want to be like between the head and the body part to the left, like maybe like kind of using its own body to try and like avoid its
You like
glance.
run, hop over its own body mass, like taking cover right here. Okay. With a oh, okay, 1 second. I'm getting a notification. Zoraius. Okay. There you go. All right, Zoraius, your bar, I believe, should be at full.
Oh, hell yeah.
That brings us, let's see, I believe Purple Worm may have done all of its legendary actions. That will bring us to Winston.
Awesome. I have a question for Aaren. Is the mental link still live between him and...
Yeah.
Cool. Winston, kind of knowing that Tether is there, will decide to say aloud, if you try another sacrificial big brother move, I will kill you myself. And then he will expand his wings and these spectral arrows will appear again, and he'll kind of move. Oh god. So he's gonna try for Conjure Barrage again, which my reading comprehension bad. It's a deck save for that move to attack. And it's a 60-foot cone. So I want to make sure I can hit the worm but not hit anyone who is on or near the worm.
There's a lot of worm to hit. Like, you can hit this part over here and be fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of worm to hit. Yeah, let's hit that part of the worm.
Okay.
It needs to make a dex save of 14.
That is an 18.
Fuck. Okay. It will take half as much damage for this attack. So the worm will take 13 force damage.
Okay. 14 force damage. Got it. That brings us... Is that your turn?
Last thing I'd say for movement, I'd move maybe like 10 feet up more and then 30 feet to the right. Just extending the rest of my movement.
Got it. And you move this way, out of its way. Okay, that brings us to the Purple Worm. Purple Worm is going to attack Byron with a bite attack. That is going to be 27 to hit. That is going to be 25 damage to Byron. Byron's not
still
looking
up?
good. He is still up, and then he has to make a dex save.
Oh, Lord.
8. Byron is swallowed. As well as Zoraius is swallowed. Gotta hide him. There we go. All right. That, and then with their tail, they will move around the map some. Aaren, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
I forget. Do I get advantage because I'm on my horsey or no?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But those rolls aren't. That's a 14.
You are knocked from your horse, and you and your horse are both knocked prone.
Got it.
And then with that, it will move its stinger towards the only person that's within range of it, Fable.
No.
Make that deck save,
That's
babes.
a natural
You're vulnerable
one to
right
hit
now.
you
Oh, thank God,
for a
thank
15.
God.
Does a 15 hit?
Yep. I'm still gonna do that.
No, girl.
15
I got
hits?
15 AC. I've got 15 AC. I'm just a girl. I'm just a cat girl.
I will
That's
use
crazy,
my
dude.
last
It won't
spell
outright kill
slot.
me. No.
Do I need to do something?
I mean, I'm just gonna go down. I'm not gonna be outright killed. So, not necessarily. I don't know. How important is the spell slot? I feel like you have better plans.
It's my
for it.
last
I can't
one.
tell you anything. It's up to you.
Just,
Oh,
I can save
I
it.
won't outright die though.
I
Don't-
forgot
don't use the
Byron,
spell
by the
slot.
way. Byron is down, by the way.
Oh, cool. In the mouth,
Because they
down.
took the... they have vulnerability to piercing.
Bye.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yeah. So, Fable, you would take
Wait, maybe it
28
would.
piercing damage.
Yeah, you,
Oh, no.
you're
Yeah,
vulnerable right now. You might die.
You take 28 piercing
is
damage.
with being vulnerable.
That's with being vulnerable.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just go down. I have 17 hit points.
You go down, I need you to make a con save.
Oh, that thing.
The DC is 19.
I remember plus.
Easy game. Easy game.
You have a plus
go.
1.
Let's go.
I rolled a 19. I rolled
Let's
a 19.
go!
Thank
Let's
God,
go!
thank
What did
God,
I say?
Thank God, thank God, thank God.
What did
thank
I
God.
say?
You
Easy
only
game.
take half damage then.
Oh my God! Then
What
I'm
was
still
your
thinking it.
What was your max HP? What's your max HP?
I mean that the piercing downed me.
What is your
I
max
had
HP though?
Oh, my max.
Yes.
You're about to
Hold on,
take
let me-
more, but half.
57
57, and you were at how much? 17 hit points, and you took 24.
before the piercing.
Okay. Good news. It didn't outright kill you, but you are downed. That was its turn. That and actually
Do I
also at the start of its turn,
Take failures
Zoraius.
for that or no?
No, you don't take any failures yet. That was
Okay.
part of one attack. Zoraius,
cool.
you take
Yep.
while you're inside of its stomach
Don't go down real quick.
23 acid damage.
Okay. I'm
Byron
still
makes Byron takes one failed death save. And that brings us to Zoraius. Your turn. You are inside this thing. You feel the sides of it crushing you. One last thing. I need a strength save from Una.
You got it. Strength save. Boom. 10.
You are knocked off and fall prone.
Hell yeah.
All right, sorry.
Sounds like
Zoraius.
Una.
You are being crushed inside this thing, and acid is
Yep.
starting to burn you. What would you like to do?
George, is this thing bloody yet? Is it
It's
feeling
hurt, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna ult inside of it and hope that I can just get Byron and I out in the
Yep.
aftermath.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I type something in chat?
Please, please be enough damage to do something to toss y'all out. Make it toss its cookies.
You type exclamation point Zoraius ult.
Oh no, you're the cookies.
Okay. What do I
The
roll?
ult goes off. Tell me, what does this look like? What are you doing as you're inside this thing? You feel
I would like to.
It's dark. It's wet. You're being crushed from all sides.
I think having Byron kind of join me in the esophagus here, I'm gonna kind of crawl up to him and wrap my body around him, pull my pan flute up to my mouth, and blow a note as hard as I can, so that all the viscous material in here generates into water and kind of shreds it in a circle of ice and cold.
It starts to shred. Go ahead and roll 8d6. Plus, do you have an attack or a spell you're trying to do with this?
I'll just an Eldritch Blast, essentially.
Go for it.
come on. Please be enough.
So
Please be enough.
8d6.
Yep.
Plus the Eldritch Blast or just 8d6?
Plus the Eldritch Blast.
Hell
So
yeah.
the 8d6 is
35.
35.
Come
and
on, that'll be
then-
enough.
Start doing this, playing this note, and with the powers of your patron, it starts to whirl inside this thing, ice and water spinning around it. As the ice moves, it begins to freeze, and as that cold keeps spreading, it just spreads and it expands all the water inside this thing until suddenly you guys see this thing go to dive down, and as its nose hits the ground to burrow, it's like it stubbed its toe. It hits, and then upward further in its neck, where all of that parts have frozen, just explode outward in 360 degrees. Bits and pieces flying everywhere as this thing basically, from the force of this and the cold, shears its own head off, falling to the ground. Zoraius, give me a that's gonna be give me a actually never mind. Yeah, with the amount of damage you did, you are just ejected from this thing as you and Byron splatter out on the ground. I can't believe you've done this twice in one session. What the fuck? This thing
Shasu, that one was for you.
falls to the ground dead, and you guys are out of combat.
Yeah, just immediately pulling out some of my restorative ointment, slapping it onto Byron, and then racing over to Fable to use the last use
And
of it.
I will, if it's okay, since I'm close enough, would you mind if I go to pick up Fable?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
As Aaren is kind of there, and he's like running up from a daze from being knocked down, and it's just kind of cradling Fable. He goes, no, not like this. Come on, baby, go, wake up. And he steadies his hand and uses lay on hands and heals you for 20 hit points.
Ah! What's next?
Nothing six, hopefully.
You hear, yeah! From the stands. It's
Great.
that
This guy.
meme of Shia LaBeouf getting up and just clapping
Yeah.
way too much. It's that, but with the Weaved Watcher. As you guys have filled your hype meter, you filled it exactly. Exactly what you needed. Byron will take a death save.
He heals
No,
12.
he won't.
You're flying down to help?
I think Zoraius helped him first, but yes.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Sly was heading down, but she wouldn't go anywhere near any of the rest of the crew until she had managed to get rid of the transformation. So no, she doesn't fly down until that's taken care of.
Yeah.
I could also heal
Zoraius,
everybody
what are
and
you doing to help them?
I
Fable,
still
because you're being
have-
helped at this time.
I know, once I'm alive.
Yeah.
I still have 2 uses of restorative ointment, so I was going to use one to heal him by 12 hit points.
Am I dead?
Oh, not yet. Not yet, friend.
Sly?
I'm gonna take a nap here next to you, actually. I'll flop over, laying on my back.
Okay.
Do
guys-
I manage to drop concentration on that transformation?
Give me
Or is it something I have
a
to
charisma saving throw.
Yep, I figured that'd be about the case. That's a 10.
10. It resists you at first, and you feel like canines growing in your mouth, and you feel like for a moment you feel in your chest the beating of your heart, boom, 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 boom. But then you start to hear it in stereo, boom, 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 boom. As for a moment you feel like you have a second heart inside of you, and slowly all of that starts to go away. You fall on the ground. Your clothes in several parts are probably like torn and shredded, but you are still fully dressed.
I immediately mend it. As I go over there, I'm going to mending the clothes and heal, and look at Sly and say, "You are okay. You look just like yourself."
I look like myself. Get me to Byron.
Yes.
Get me to Byron. And she's leaning on you, trying to limp over to him.
Yeah.
She's not.
I'm
gonna
gonna
be able to do it
cast
without your
Cure
help.
Wounds on you too, but yeah.
I
Take
need to
17.
roll a con save because I dropped out of this. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I forgot about this. Oh, okay. I passed the con save. Hot dog. I don't take a level of exhaustion right now.
Yay!
Great. As
Also,
I
if you're
lean-
missing health, you'll gain
Thank you
17.
so very much.
Sorry.
I was missing health, so thank you so much. As she puts a little, one of her arms is looped through yours, but the other comes out to give a little weak Cahoots fist bump, and she'll toss out a Cure Wounds to Byron from where she is as she starts walking up. She's definitely tired, as much as everyone else is.
Everybody's okay. We did it.
Una, where did you go?
I went over to the Weaved Watcher, and I learned that they get nightmares, and I gave them some of my life so that they could feel alive. And then I came back and tried to ride the worm, but you know how I am with heights.
Before you try stuff like that, you need to make sure everyone else is good too.
That's exactly what I tried to do. And I'm very proud of it. Do you need help? Is your also above game, are your health points like where's your health?
I do, but he will refuse it for right now. He will refuse healing.
Gotcha. Sweet.
And I think he's gonna put away his weapons and
Una
put a
comes
shoulder on Winston's shoulder. Let's get us some answers, shall we?
What you giving Una a hard time for? You didn't check in with anybody when you jumped into that worm? And then he's gonna put a hand on his shoulder, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him as well.
The horse can teleport.
That's not what you said in that little message of yours. Take care, Sly. Make sure she gets out. That don't sound like a horse can teleport out of it.
Because I'm being realistic about things.
Listen, you make your plans, you stick to them. Strategic, you're smart, good leader. Sure. And he puts a pointed finger right in the middle of his chest. But it doesn't fucking mean that you make the decisions for everyone. You don't sacrifice yourself. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
I'll take the
Fable.
fucking healing.
You're all grown up now, aren't you?
Mate, I still want to bury an axe in your head. I swear. Oh, God's above, man. You haven't changed one bit. I'm glad you're here, though. And just punches him on the shoulder.
You too. Uncle Winston.
Yeah.
As he just starts to take off his bracers. Start to put them away a bit.
I think Sly steps towards Zoraius for a moment and sees how beat up and burnt by acid and covered in dirt from being buried alive, and also getting thrown from several horses, and also from, you know, the general situation we've been in, she'll look at him and just assess the mess.
Hey, Seer. Have I earned a drink yet?
I think you've earned a hug.
I'm
And
kind of
she'll-
gross right now, are you sure?
She's already in there. She's already hugging. And there is dirt like falling over her, cascading a little bit like dusty sand. But she is showing you that you have earned not just her like respect as an adventurer, because that's something you've already kind of had, or else she wouldn't trust you to be here, but like her friendship, her respect and trust as a person to protect the people she also cares about, so that she can do the same for you. And she squeezes very tightly before stepping back and giving you like a little nod.
Yeah. I feel like Zoraius holds you really tight in the hug, and for a moment he remembers what it's like to hug his family and hug his sister, and he closes his eyes in this warmth out of this treacherous day that we've been having. And it's not until you release your hands that he realizes that it's probably time for him to release his.
Incredible. Where's my mom?
You've all done very well. You see your mom and the Weave Watcher have been brought into the arena. The Weave Watcher stretches for a bit. Are you all ready for your final fight?
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. Let's go. I'm sure
Oh.
you all have a lot of questions.
I pass out.
I put my gun away.
I fate.
As they move forward, they just sort of like move a hand, and this part of the worm gets like thrown to the side, and you see them walking towards an opening as this gate opens, revealing a long hallway leading down. You did really good.
Yeah? And
Yeah.
and the whole time?
Yeah. He seems nice.
Pepper.
He was very chatty. No, not like that. Let's just go.
Okay. And Sly will kind of like sidle up next to her mom, but she was asking to see if her mom had seen her transformation and if that was okay by her. But without any specifics, she doesn't say anything. She hopes she didn't see it at all, but that if she did, it would be okay. And so there's no acknowledgement, and so she takes some relief in the fact that maybe she didn't see anything. And that means maybe it never even happened.
Okay. With that, yeah, your mom does not make any mention of it. With that, is there anything else anyone wants to do before you follow the Weave Watcher down the hall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Uncle Winston?
Yeah.
You're good at I'm a monster. Oh, I'm Uncle Winston. I'm gonna get you guys. You're good at that, right? Like you're good at like the monster hunting and like knowing them and like doing things with their parts and whatnot.
Sure.
Can you grab me a couple of teeth?
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten a trophy, have we?
Exactly.
Sure.
And also, my friend Alden, you're gonna love Alden when you meet him. He really likes to hear about my adventures, and I've never brought him a prize before. And we really killed it, so I figured we could
You
give
and
one to
love
Alden.
Alden.
I do love Alden because Alden loves me. And
No, he says in Draconic to Winston, you don't love Alden, actually.
Yes, you will.
Reply to Kodak. What's wrong with him?
You'll see. You'll see. If you come back to us, the battle report, you'll see.
Okay. It'll pull out a hunter's knife from his back pocket and go as sly to carve out a tooth or something from this gigantic beast.
Okay, yeah, give me a survival check.
Cool.
I'm gonna cast guidance because I asked for the help, so I'm gonna do that.
Thank you. And this is already a crazy roll. Is it 27 without the guidance? And then with the guidance, it's
Make
You're
it a
harvesting from the
30-30.
purple worm, right?
yeah.
Yes.
You
It's a
get all the teeth you want. You also get a vial of purple worm poison.
No way.
Strongest poison there is.
One for each of us, George.
Hey, that's a lot of worm.
That's a
Lot of
big
worm.
worm.
That's a lot of worm.
Did you
Is
get a
it like
27
so?
on your
31 on that
survival?
check.
You
Total
get
roll is
2
31
vials
with
of
the-
purple worm poison.
2.
2 vials
Can
of
I have
purple
one,
worm
Uncle
poison.
Winston, please. Can I have some deadly poison, Uncle Winston, please?
I fear whoever you use this on. Or fear for, rather. Here you go.
Yes. And she's gonna tuck it away.
Let's catch up.
Okay, you guys head forward. As you do, give me just one moment. Okay, by the way, everybody go ahead and heal yourself so you're past half HP.
I level up.
You take a short rest if you need to. Okay.
I can also. I would like. I'll heal. Don't even use. Listen. Everybody. Okay, maybe you can. I was gonna heal everyone for 22 hit points each. As well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know if I have. Do I have
Thank you, Chef.
health vest? You're welcome, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Okay. And we
That
level up.
means I have psionic dice back. I'm never failing another check again, George. You're never doing that to me again.
We'll see.
Once. All you have to do is make her run a marathon first.
Literally.
Okay. With
Oh,
that,
Sky and Cary, check ping.
Okay. With that, you guys follow down this hallway. You see the Weave Watcher walking ahead of you. And as you do, you see them enter this bright room down ahead. Behind you, it's all dark. But as they enter this bright room, you see like a priceless crown is on the ground in front of him. And he just sort of almost childlike in terms of like for fun, kicks it across the room, and you hear it clanking into a pile of gold coins. As you guys are brought here,
That's what it sounded like when I fell off the purple worm. All of the coins just.
Like Sonic.
you guys are
taking
brought
damage.
here.
Yeah.
You see the room. There's treasures just in piles on the ground. Various urns behind him for purposes you can't quite know. And you also see on the walls all around him are those stone tablets that you guys saw coming in, replicas of them, or rather additional versions of them, all on the walls. And yeah, that brings us. So, you did it. Very good. It was a very entertaining show, I have to say.
Thank you.
Looks to Aaren and Winston because this is the person who has maybe the answers that they're looking for. Sly has questions of her own, but wants to defer to them first because they're more important. They're more personal.
Winston doesn't say anything, but to the Watcher's words, he's just like shaking his head and goes down to his pouch to pull out his pipe and just lights it. There's no changing this guy's mind. I need a smoke, is what's going on in his head.
I think in a similar vein, there's this deep-seated anger that's been in Aaren ever since they stepped foot in the Colosseum, knowing that that's what his mother was subjected to for the entertainment of this monster. And I think there's this hesitation because all the answers right there. But I think of everything that he's faced over this journey, I don't think he's ever hated one of the things they've been after more than this one.
Winston taps Aaren on the shoulder. No words, but motions and hands, or rather hovers towards his face, the pipe.
I'm all right. Papa doesn't like the smell. Years ago, a few decades, there was another adventuring party that made their way through here.
Yes, Sly was telling me.
Can you recall what became of them?
It became fairly clear early on that they weren't quite up to the task of what the arena demanded of them. So, I let them go. I think one of them may have died in the arena. The rest made it out, though. No reason to waste my time or theirs.
So that's it. No one was sent after them. No one hunted them down.
Why on earth would I do that? I was hoping that from licking their wounds, they'd maybe practice, train, come back, maybe put on a better show next time. No reason to kill good talent when it's not yet developed.
Good talent. Gods above. And the one who died, who was it? What did they look like?
Furbog.
Shame to fall in a place like this, he says in Draconic.
Many have, he responds.
Winston will meet his eyes, but won't say another word, but will turn to Aaren.
So what's your role in all this? The Seer, the cards.
My role? Feel like that would be fairly obvious if you looked at any of the... Any gestures to the tablets around the room. I made them.
But it's different now that they're my deck.
Yes, the deck does change depending on who wields them, what they do with them, how they configure them.
And how did you configure them?
I use them to be able to amass armies. Legions of creatures who would obey my commands. Sort of treated
wonder
each
you're
card
bored.
like my own fighting force. Sorry, say that one more time.
She says, no wonder you're bored.
Yes, well, I've lived for an extremely, unthinkably long time.
Have you ever been in the cards?
Just recently, yes.
Do you like being out?
This was nice, though it was rather dull since I got out.
Seems like it's always dull for you.
Yes. If you live long enough, that's becomes your biggest enemy, boredom.
Yeah, but you're not really living, so maybe that's the problem. Listen, anyway, I'm sure you're tired of talking, and I don't really like what you have to say, so I'm going to skip a little forward in the conversation, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
Great. I'm going to put you back in this deck, because you don't really want to be out here, and you're not doing any good by being out here. You're only going to hurt, torture, suffer. It's not really fun for anyone. It's not even fun for you, as you've admitted. So you live here now, until I can figure out a new way to help you. I'm trying to help all of the cards in a new way. Like you said, configuring and whatnot. I'm sure you understand. Seeing
That's
as
all.
I'm only using...
I
What
thought
else
you
could
would
it
have
be?
more questions.
I don't want to take up any more of your time, and I honestly don't think you know enough to help me in the way that I want to be helped.
Try me.
Okay. How do I put an end to the cards forever? Closure to all the spirits, resting the spirits forever. How do I do that?
May I see them?
From this distance. And she will hold up the cards because he has his own. So if he wants to look at one up close, he can hold the one he keeps.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Fine. I'm pushing it with my psionic die. Thank God for that short rest. Okay, that's a 16.
They start to pull the cards towards them, much like Aaren did once. As they do, I need to see them in their configuration that they're in now, if that's all right. Do you let them take the rest of them, or do you pull against this?
I let go.
The cards fly across the room into their hands. Interesting. Oh, you have a blank card. That's new. I will also point out Seer's will also went with them.
What? No, it's always here.
You would
Okay.
feel it fly out.
I step
Across the room.
forward. I'm not staying at this distance. If Lucian goes, I go.
That's fair. Interesting. Well, you've entertained me plenty, so as a reward, I'm happy to give you all the information you desire. I don't know if destroying the cards exactly is completely possible, but once you fully own them, you can reconfigure them into a wide variety of ways, so I'm sure it's possible. You said you wanted to make things better? Tell me more about that.
The spirits inside them, they're a lot like you in different ways. They are restless, they aren't happy, they aren't at
I'm
peace.
familiar.
I want to fix it. Tell me how. Please.
Well, the first thing you need to do is collect all the spirits. The deck isn't fully yours until that's done. But once that's done, the cards sort of enter a reset state. allows you to do a lot more with them. Change them, reconfigure them, allow them to fit your needs and your personality. My deck was very different from this one. But there are certain themes that stay the same. They look around the room at the various symbols surrounding you.
Are the cards still like floating in the air? Are they like, how are they holding them? Are they like
He's
fanning
now
through
holding them
or
just
are
as
they-
a deck.
I'm going
He's already
to hold
looked through all of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my hand out for them. I'm not snatching them away. I'm seeing if he will relinquish them back to me as he continues to speak.
In a moment. Do you know what those themes are?
I open a mind link with Aaren. I say, I might go blind in a moment if he refuses to give these back. I'm going to answer his question. If I cannot get the cards, be ready. I'm sorry. And
Aaren takes a step forward.
I say, from what I saw at the temple, suffering, a main theme throughout a lot of, at least, the deck's creation and how it's been wielded in its history. Maybe not the only theme.
No, not suffering. Close, though. He points to the tablet that depicted him undergoing that suffering, that torment. It's not the suffering itself, it's the fear.
I'll take that deck back now.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does he hand the deck back?
No.
Because I am reaching for it while Una
As
is
you reach
speaking.
for it, he just keeps it out of your reach.
Can I use my link to the cards to start moving them
Give me
and try to start moving them back?
Give me a charisma check.
Where do they do the checks at? Oh no. I'm still not good at those. That's a 7. I still have a -1 charisma as a paladin.
You do this, and they look over at you the moment you do. Fascinating.
She asked you twice.
Have they all been traveling with you this entire time, since you got the deck?
Do you see something interesting?
Una speaks up and says yes.
Very interesting.
I snatch the deck back, or attempt to, rather.
You reach. He's literally using height against you.
Mhm.
You want to put me in the deck. Before I give it back, you need to prove that you are worthy of putting me in your deck.
Aaren takes
was
2
all
more
that
steps
then?
forward.
Is this, George, would this feel like the next slab that we looked, the history timeline that we saw, how there was an overpowering of one to another?
Yes.
Does this feel the same?
Yes.
I look at him and say, I have seen that history before, but I figured you'd be tired of the same old thing.
I don't want the deck. I want to get a measure of you.
I'm 3'8", 28 years old, and I want my cards.
Then take them. Just
Is now a
as
good
I
time?
did.
Winston
you don't
steps
have-
up, Aaron
Well,
steps up. or
Aaren puts his
Winston steps
hand
up,
on loyal edge.
You don't seem much like your grandmother. I'm
How's
sure
that?
you'll come up with a different method.
You think we're different?
Yes.
Why?
You have a different attitude about you.
I have a moral compass. And you are acting like a pile of magnets. That is mine.
Magnets?
Hand it over, or I will cause you suffering. I don't want to. I'm not threatening you. I've been honest. I've passed your tests. I've done everything you've asked me. I'm going to let the transformation take over again.
Give me, first give me an intimidation check.
Sure. Will do.
I'm intimidated.
That's a 25.
My. Maybe you're more like her than I first saw. Don't misunderstand me, Seer. I'm not trying to punish you or make you play games. This is me rewarding you.
So about that question, if I
Yes.
quickly ask. Yes, so
Una,
I have a lot
right?
of questions about this. Yes, name's not important right now. Do all of the spirits inside of your deck, did they come from people that you knew at this at during that time when you created the deck? Was that
Yes.
were they spirits that you knew, that you lived around?
That is correct.
And then you knew of her grandmother, and she put you in the deck.
She did.
And you knew the other spirits at that time?
The ones in the deck, yes.
Now, have any of them changed?
Everyone changes once they're put inside the deck. It's inevitable.
Have any of the spirits changed places with one another, or outside of those that we have now?
How do you mean?
I think what they mean is how many cycles of decks have there been?
Only two.
Nope.
I had it, then the Seer did. I had my spirits in it. They were vanquished. And then the Seer got the deck, and they placed their own spirits inside.
Were you the first?
Yes, I made the deck.
How? How are you put in?
I wasn't
Why?
put in. You mean by the Seer?
Yes.
Well,
I also want you to know, like, at any time, but like Una is acting out, and clearly, this desire of knowledge is like, it's thirst
It's the
to
only thing
Una.
keeping her from shooting something, and it might be better to have the knowledge. She's pacing in front of him right now because she's
Yeah.
too short to grab the deck. She's a little chihuahua.
pacing
She's
in
a
front
little
of him
pacing.
while trying to, like, grow several feet.
Yes.
Lurking.
You asked that question, how
Yes.
did he get put into the deck?
Yes.
And
Please,
he
an
laughs.
answer.
Oh, she tricked me. It was a very good trick, and I was very bored. So I thought I'd see what being in the cards was like.
And how was it for you? Do you remember it?
Yes. It was neither boring nor interesting.
Do you remember the Seer's power
I
when
do.
they used you?
They didn't use me very much, no. I think they used the strength that I provided the cards. The strength I'm going to give you. If you want the deck back, you can have it. But if you want me in the cards, you need to take the deck back.
Last question. Why these symbols? They're yours, I take it.
No, they're just things I found. Things I suffered from. The 14 primal fears. Things that all living creatures, in some way or another, have a fear of.
But the spider iconography.
What about it?
Well, it's on every card.
Yes. I suppose that was a leftover from when I made it. I was a drow, you see. I lived under Loth for a very long time, until I had enough of being a plaything for her priestesses. I rebelled, I killed many people, and then I failed, and then I died. But then something happened. I found myself living the same life for an eternity. Constant cycles of death and rebirth and death and fear and suffering and pain. And eventually I started to learn how those things felt and how to wield them.
George,
Yes.
I don't need cards to use my psionic abilities. I'm going to use my psionic die teleport. I don't need to roll it. I don't care how far I go. If it's at least 10 feet, it's far enough. I'm going to snatch the cards out of his hands through teleportation, getting within 10 feet of him.
You teleport. He'll make a deck save. That's a 7. You teleport, grabbing the cards from him. He puts his hand back. He puts his head back into his arm. Well, now what?
She takes a deep breath and ignores him and looks past to her friends and says, okay, so the best way to put a spirit in a card, or anything in a card really, is to get it down to as near death as possible. It's going to be a lot of violence in the next couple of minutes. It's very possible that he won't want to cooperate. This is for the best of his spirit. Hopefully, we can all make it through this. Please keep in mind healing's important. I believe in all of you. If anyone wants to leave to recoup and get out of the room, and she looks at Pepper and Byron, now would be the time. Do either of them leave when she says Pepper or Byron should leave if anyone wants to leave?
Pepper looks at you and like almost shakes her head no, and you see mild concern in Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Sly, are you all right?
No. And she looks like a hulked, muscled thing. No.
Can we talk?
Not right now, Mom. I can't. And she's trembling with the transformation and the shaking. I have to do some work for a second. Maybe you should
leave
leave
a hand
the room.
out and places it on your shoulder. Sly, you remember what you promised me, right?
Yeah, Mom. I know. I need you to leave the room. Okay?
She backs up.
Last question. What is a piece of information that only you know about the deck. Una, like, just thirsty for knowledge, just has gone off the deep end, just wants to know.
I imagine there's a great many things. Though it would appear our Seer has reached the end of their patience. Very well.
I have not reached the end of mine. I have more questions. Actually, a last question, if I could.
You want to know something I know that very few do.
Yes.
The deck has a way of tainting people.
Everyone knows that. And Sly shoots him with Salty Herald.
You shoot him. He looks down. You have certainly shown that you are worthy, though unconventional, I suppose. If you really have no further questions for me.
Sly holds up a hand to Una, but she doesn't turn to look. She
Yes,
maintains eye contact with card 10. You can keep speaking if you want to. I just thought you were tired of conversation.
If you are, then I am. They put out their hand.
I'm not.
I know where to find you. And if I ever want to have you speak to me again, you will hear my voice from beyond the cards. And I let him touch the cards.
Till next time, see ya. He touches
One
the
last question.
cards. He goes into the deck.
Sly is
Aaron's-
poking and like breathing heavily.
Aaron's hand is like trembling with his hand still on the hilt and his finger on the rune for his last spell. And it's just still just shaking.
Una, Zoraius, Fable.
Seer.
Grab
Seer.
everything you can. It belongs to us now.
Momentarily, could I borrow you for a second?
Yes. She's having trouble speaking without gritting her teeth and growling, but she's walking fairly calmly. She's not like wildly swinging or acting belligerent, but you can tell she's struggling to keep it together under this intense transformation.
I just want to guide her down the hallway just a little bit. And I'm going to kind of kneel down to look her in the eyes and like kind of examine her pupils, see if I can like notice any popping veins. Mind if I try something real quick?
Please. I don't want to change.
Okay, I'm going to try to help you. I'm going to cast Remove Curse at 5th level.
As you do this connection Sly has with the Bone Collector, with the essence that sits behind the Bone Collector, you touching them break this. Sly, your skin, you take an immediate level of exhaustion.
I think she just
Hey
like
there.
collapses into him with a really big hug.
There's my Seer.
That was a really big feeling. That was a really big one. I think
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
throw up. I think I'm gonna throw up. Move,
It's
move,
okay.
move, move.
I moved to the side and rubbed it back.
I think she just kind of drive heaves. There's like nothing in her stomach to heat. She's just like, hey, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, and like it feels like a purging of a lot of rage that didn't belong to her. A lot of heady. I don't know, just that like heated feeling that gets stuffy in your head and you feel like you're looking through a fog, and that relief of not having that anymore. Her little hands are shaking as she like tries to reach for you and says, I'm really sorry about that. They said it was going to help me. They said it was going to help everybody, keep everybody. I was going to be strong, and then we don't have to take the gold if you don't want to. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry. Is Una okay? Okay.
Sly, breathe.
Yeah. Breathe.
Everyone's alive. Everyone's safe.
Everyone's alive.
We lost control for a moment, but nothing horrible happened.
Okay.
The card is filled.
Is Mr. Mummy mad at me?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna apologize to him. Maybe he'll talk to me later.
Yes.
Okay. I think maybe Alden would like him. They're both really old.
I bet he would love him.
Okay.
Come on, let's go count up our rewards.
Oh my God. Chomper's gonna be able to eat apples for weeks.
His entire life.
Kind of like run in there, darting to a nearest corner, but avoiding eye contact with anyone who saw that real life physical transformation. Actually, the Roid Rage Sly is not making eye contact with anybody.
Can I also roll a perception check in this room to see if I wanted to see if he touched any of the tiles more than the others?
To see if
to learn more about him.
Yeah,
because
give
this
me
is
a
his
perception
room.
check.
Thank you. I get advantage. So the first one was a 21. 21.
You think he has spent a fair amount of time looking at the slabs. The symbols on the floor, you don't think these are obviously they represent the cards, but you don't think that they are important locations or something like that in this temple.
Of course.
Rather, they're symbolic. But you can tell that they've spent time sort of reviewing their own life. The ones that they've spent the least amount of time on are absolutely the last 2 or 3, simply because those happen more recent. And so they didn't have a lot of time to really spend on them.
Okay.
Almost like they didn't even care that they gave the cards to the Seer. That wasn't like a big moment of their life. It was just another thing that happened, and his scribes, his minions outside, thought it was important.
Okay. I would relay any of this information. I'm going to save this information. I don't know if Skylar can remember a lot of that, because I don't know which cards you're talking about specifically, but Una will make sure to recollect this information to Sly at a later time.
Okay.
And is there anything else, as Una's perceiving all of this and as the obsession is kicking in to their wanting to know all, that anything like looks amiss or looks important, looks coveted? Because if they're in this room forever, like, is there anything that you can see of importance? And that's it. That's my last question. Thank you.
You see this statue, examining it, it looked like it was at one time a very handsome elven king.
Ooh.
And it remained
Cool.
shattered on the ground.
Elven, huh?
Yes, you think possibly drow.
Okay. I'll try to remember that face a little bit, or the structures of it. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Pepper goes over to you, Aaren.
He is still staring at that empty throne with his hand on the hilt.
Aaren, are you okay?
No. I have grown tired in all my years of seeing powerful men sit in their thrones and thinking themselves untouchable and thinking themselves superior. It makes me want to tear down their thrones and find a blade that they can fear.
I think that's how they got thrones, Aaren.
So we let him continue on.
I didn't say that. I think we have to focus on building.
And the houses continue to rule the deserts. The wells.
Until we build something better.
And Sly is stuck in the middle of all this.
I know. That's what I'm focused on building, Aaren. She looks at Sly. I'm sorry for what Embertail, what the Weaver. I'm sorry for all the things they took from you, but Aaren, if we don't build something better, we won't have anything left. Please help me. Please help her.
We need to find what we can and get out of here.
You turn away from them and start looking about the room.
Yeah, just any signs of anything that possibly has to do with the last adventuring party. If there's any signs of them coming back.
Back away from you as you guys begin to scour the room. There will be plenty of time for loot and last minute ransacking of this place the next time we play. Is there anything anyone wants to finish on before we wrap up?
Can I ask Byron one question?
Sure.
I think I walk up to him and I first want to gauge what the vibe is because of, kind of like Hulk junioring out just now in front of everyone. Could I assess the situation?
You see for a moment he's watching this conversation between Aaren and Pepper, and he puts his head down, avoiding anyone's gaze, and then he sees you approaching, and there's a moment of relief and fear at the same time. Not fear of you, but more fear for you. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Oh yeah,
You were like, chill, and then everyone was like, oh my god, getting stabbed hurts double now. So that was bad. Are you okay?
Yeah, the only thing really still hurt is my pride. I tried recreating her research. I thought I could maybe get away with casting the spell without any ill effects.
Hey, you don't even know if that's true or not, though. You cast that spell in the middle of a high tense stress situation, to say the least. I'm really downplaying it, if you can tell. You did incredibly. You saved my mom. You protected her. You were swiped up in a black hole woman lady thing with me, and neither of us died. I had to trust you to live and protect my mom, and you had to trust me to take care of myself and get us through it. And I think we both did that. And there were backslides and not good parts for a lot of it. And that's kind of the job, I'm realizing. And it's okay if that's something that is not a thing that you want for your whole life and like to do on a regular basis. And I wouldn't ask you to do that, of course. I'm just really grateful that there's someone else looking out for my family too. And I just wanted to say I'm really proud of you. And it means a lot to me that you're here. So maybe don't worry so much that your first time trying something risky didn't work 100%.
His eyes sort of well with tears a bit. You shouldn't be worrying about me. And he tries to give you a hug. Are you okay?
I hug him and I nod against his shoulder. I do think she's lying, but yeah, she nods. I think this is not the time to like the space to go deeply into it. But there is some comfort in that hug, and I think that's why she's able to nod.
I think that conversation could have gone a little better, but glad we didn't have to fight him.
Yeah, it was a little unlike me to be that hot-headed. Some weird stuff's been going on lately. Maybe I'll tell you about it another time, a very different time. Yeah, I mean, I could. Okay, yeah, another time for sure. That's great. Okay. Thank you again. And think about it, really.
He offers his hand to you.
She takes it. And I think she double checks to make sure it's her regular hand still, and blinks a couple of times and then slides her hand into his.
Let's get some fresh air. And he starts walking towards the exit.
Yeah, I think everybody else can grab some stuff to start. I would like to see the sun a second.
May is biting at the bit to start looting.
Grabby.
May, are you grabbing stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Think
Last
you see-
call.
I have a couple of specific things I'd like
We're
to
all grabbing
look for, I guess, but
So
yeah.
is everyone just
You can
looting?
also-
Is that all we have left?
I'm also
Wait.
happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
I
like
will say
divide things up once we get back.
looting, but also more specifically, if there's any sign that any from anything of the previous adventuring parties, or any signs of items that were left behind by them or anything like that.
Yeah, I'd say Winston would be helping Aaren do that search as well.
Yeah. We will follow up on that search the next time we play. You guys have a lot of the arena to look through. You have this room, and then all of the areas to get out of this place. But that is all for us tonight. You actually, I will say one thing. You do know for sure The last adventuring party never made it to this room. Nothing of theirs made it into this room. They weren't able to compete it. You guys did a phenomenal job tonight. Bested the Beholder and the NKEG. Zoraius 1v1ing it. And then you guys managing the purple worm and managing to make all of it look exciting.
George,
Fable
can
with
we
their
keep
acrobatics.
the driders? Can we keep
You
the
cannot
driders?
Can we
Driders.
keep the Driders?
You guys do get to level up, however. So rejoice.
We employ one of the Driders.
You guys level up.
Instead of my level up, can I have found family 5 Driders, please? And they and the
That's all
frogs
for
have a
us
separate.
tonight.
Yeah, they can hang out with the frogs.
Okay.
We will be back next week for more.
Level
thank you all for
10.
watching. Thank you for all your support and everything like that. We really appreciate it. It helps us. It helps keep us going, and it helps us keep making this amazing show. So tune in next week. We'll be back. And yeah, thank you all. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, social media, Instagram, and all that. And big thank you once again to Forgotten Adventures for making all of this
Thank you,
possible.
Forgotten Adventures.
Till next time.
You guys, we survived. There's still chance for
Bye.
a ball. Woo! Woo!
Fear is how it starts. Unsure what you'll find. It could tear you apart. You take a leap of chance. You break your mother's oath now. Macabre is the dance. The set free are the ghosts. Will a card save us here? Will it spell out our dooms? Only one thing is clear. We face fears and fortunes. Fears and fortunes, the cards don't ever lie. There's only 14 ghosts, but a million ways to die.